Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Jump It Live. It is race day. It's race day. It's showtime. It's showtime. And, well, I can tell you right away that the 800 meters are on the track, and Jamaica has its first qualifier to the semifinals of the 800. That was Adele Tracy. So it's good to see young Adele Tracy qualifying to the semifinals of the 800 meters for women. She finished third in her heat with a time of 1 minute 59.20 seconds. That's a personal best for her. She finished behind Gemma Riki of Great Britain and Ethiopia's Derbe Welt J. So Adele Tracy qualifying for the 800 meters semifinal. So that's a good way to begin the night for Jamaica. Greetings to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a hot beer and a Pepsi and a sorrel drink, and let's get ready to rumble. It's showtime, guys. It's showtime. In the red corner, we have Shelly and Fraser Price. In the green corner, we have Elaine Thompson. And in the blue corner, it's Sharika Jackson. There are only three corners as far as Jamaica is concerned. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So the 800 meters is now on the track. And for those who are wondering, we have another hour and a half, call it roughly 2 hours before the 200 meters final. So, but in this semifinal will be Christian Gordon. You remember Christian Gordon from Homo Technical. She absolutely dominated champs. Back then, she was more of a quarter miler running the 400 meters. Now she has converted into a 800-meter runner, and she's up in the next heat for Jamaica. So let's hope that she'll be able to move on to the semifinals. Greetings to everyone. Greetings. Just let me know where you are. Let me know where you're watching from. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know where you guys are at so we can big on up. But so far, first race that was run, Jamaica getting a qualifier into the semifinals of the 800 meters. So the women's team overall, they have been doing quite well, and they continue to do well. In terms of the what's on tonight, well, it's really all about the 200 meters for men and women. There is the 200 finals for women and the 200 finals for men. That will be on a little bit later on. And then before that, well, at the moment, we have the heats of the 800 meters. So battle lines are drawn, and we're really looking forward to some good racing later on. I think the big question that we have to ask is whether or not Jamaica can perform the clean sweep in the women's sprinting events, and then whether or not the United States can sweep the men's sprinting event. So far it's 1-1 in that Jamaica, they swept the women's 100 meters, the Americans swept the men's 100 meters. So now it's all about the 200 meters, and I would put a penny or two on on both countries, doing the clean sweep. I can tell that Christian Gordon, she's leading ahead of the Ethiopian. So Christian Gordon is out in front in this 800-meter, and she just switched sides there because she was getting boxed in. She's now in second place. It's the top three that will qualify to the finals. And well, the Ethiopian athlete is now in the lead as they come up to the final lap. Christian Gordon almost losing her balance that time. but she is still in second and within striking distance. She looks quite comfortable as well. And now the Ethiopian is starting to stretch. And now Kristen Gordon attacks. She attacks down the straight, the back stretch, and the Ethiopian is fighting using her elbow almost to bounce Kristen Gordon. And now there are two athletes who are boxing in Kristen. So it's four athletes now running together. Gordon is still well placed, but she is now in fourth place, and they're coming now into the straightaway, and it's going to be a sprint for the finish. Kristen Gordon is losing a bit of momentum, but she is fighting. She's fighting, but it might not be enough. She will finish fifth, and it is the American Rogers and Alemu from Ethiopia who finished 1-2 that time. So Christian Gordon finished in fifth place. Fifth place. The 800 meter is it's like a boxing. Oh, here comes CBE TV. We can see CBE. The 800
Nice.
is like a fist fight. It's really a lot of hustling and bustling when in the 800 meters, and there was quite a bit of elbowing going on there. How are you, CDE TV?
Bless up, Wagwan.
We're there in anticipation of tonight's race. I'm looking to see the time for Gordon because there will be some qualifiers for based on time, but she was really running well. I think she got a bit destabilized with the elbowing and the hustling and
Yeah.
bustling. She did fight courageously.
I think she's somewhere around 205, 206. Because the winner was in 2 minutes 01.
205 might be a bit too slow, to be honest. Let me tell you what the first heat. The third place runner ran 2 minutes. I mean, the fourth place runner was 2 minutes and 81 seconds. Then there was 2 minutes and 2, 3. So it looks like that's going to be it for Christian Gordon. As
No,
far
she has 2 minutes 0191.
Oh, 2 minutes 0191. So that puts her as the fastest loser so far. So it means that she might have a chance because it's the sixth fastest losers who will make it to the semifinals. So the six fastest losers will qualify to the semifinals. And so far, we have um, Tristan who she has a chance there. She has a chance. She's currently 2 minutes 0191. So she would be, let's see, one, two, three, four. She currently has the fifth fastest time. So she currently has the fifth fastest time. And I think there is one more heat to go. Yes, there's one more heat to go. So Tristan is
Yeah, I think there's one more.
hanging on by a thread. Let's hope the last heat is not as fast as the others. In the last heat, however, we will have Natalia Gould, who will be Jamaica's medal hopeful in that race. So Natalia Gould will be up in the next semifinal.
And
In the next heat,
the
sorry.
5,000 meters men are now heading to the cooler room before they head out.
And we've been seeing quite a number of interesting results in the distance racing. The
Yeah.
traditional Ethiopian Kenyan dominance has been challenged. So it will be interesting to see what happens in the 5,000 meters for men.
And Natalia Gould has a very interesting lane because she's in lane 1 for this.
And we know Natalia likes to run from the front. Interestingly, for the triple jump for men, there's going to be the triple jump for men, the qualifying. The top 12 will qualify, and there is Jordan Scott, who is in it for Jamaica. So there's still Jordan Scott as an individual competitor. He's in Group A of the triple jump. So we'll be watching the qualifiers and hoping that Scott can, make it to the finals from a man's perspective or from the Jamaica's male team perspective. So Natalia Gould is now on the screen, and we would expect her to qualify from this heat quite easily.
And running from lane 1, she has to get a good lead out because the athletes are going to be coming across her.
And she doesn't have the physical strength to play that elbowing game. So she usually tries to go out in front.
Well, she has already cut the stag on everybody.
Yes.
So she should be.
It should be her and the
second.
Kenyan athlete. The Kenyan athlete has started like a blistering runaway train, and I'm worried that she won't be able to keep up that pace. The Kenyan athlete running like a rabbit there. And now the train is catching her back.
I don't see the reason that you shoot out to such a big lead and then everybody catch you back.
Sometimes it's to disrupt the game plan of the others.
So
tactical.
Goal is now in the lead. Well, the Kenyan took it back. So it's a battle between Goal.
But the train is still there. It's 2, 4, 6, 8 athletes still quite close to each other.
And Gould seems to be making her move now.
Step away because her finish is not that, her kick is not that powerful, and she has heard me, and she has started to move now.
She has about a 2-3 meter lead on the Kenyan.
And here comes Gould in the straightaway in front, looking comfortable, and
she's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. She has it covered. She's good.
And we see that last qualifying spot. Is it going to be enough for Madame? Might be complicated, but Gould, 2 minutes 06 seconds.
That's a faster heat.
And looking quite fresh and comfortable was Gould that time. So Jamaica with 2 qualifiers for the semifinals, sure, with Adele Tracy and Natalia Gould, and Kristen Gordon. Well, she will have to wait to see whether or not she can make it as a fastest loser.
Interesting to see what the times are in this heat.
Kristen ran 2:01, so would be interesting. Gould was 2 minutes, so
I'm figuring everybody else probably will be in the same. Well, from fourth going down would be in the same 201, 202 region.
Yeah, you would probably expect that to be a 202. So
So they did say that the fourth place here would make it based on our time. So
Oh. So Mora from Kenya, well, her kick wasn't very powerful, so I guess that's why she started out so fast. But she did enough in the end to qualify.
guys, remember to hit the thumbs up as you come in. There are 150 people watching. Please hit the thumbs up.
So it means that 201 would have been fourth, 201.71. So it might very well be close. Let's see. So, well, let's see whether or not Kristen Gordon, she was in Heat 5. And Kristen, she just misses out, unfortunately. She misses out on qualification. She
So
ran
Christian misses out.
201.91. Yeah, she misses out, uh, unfortunately, for Kristen Gordon. She was one of those schoolgirl athletes who I really liked and thought had a lot of potential. So it's good to see her competing. Kristen Gordon was a very good 400 runner back in at Homewood during the dominant years. So unfortunately for her, she'll miss out. But the good news is we have two qualifiers in that race. We have Natalia Gould, who has qualified to the semifinals, and of course Adele Tracy, two Jamaicans moving on in the 800 meters. So the black, green, and gold continues to press forward. AM is here. Greetings to you, AM.
Just
AM is
update
laughing
them as to
at
the
short
time when the
time.
race. Just update them as to the time when the race, the 200 race is going to be run.
Tantan Sanderson is from Grenada. Then I just want to know what time the race starts. But I guess you're talking the big race, the big race. It starts 9:35 Jamaican time. I'm not sure if Grenada is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. Might be. So it's probably 10:30 your time.
So it's roughly another hour and a half from now.
In an hour and a half from now will be the big race. Tantan, let me know who you're backing for that race. How do you see it finishing? Same for Ewan James saying hello, all just got in. What time is the 200 going to be? In another hour and a half. So now, wherever you are, just add an hour and then a half an hour more. So that's when it will be. Where can I see it live? Says Opal. Opal, there are some groups on Facebook that are showing it. So, for example, there is Trackhead. That's one group on Facebook I know that shows the races. Trackhead. We can't
What
show it
country?
on YouTube.
What country are you in, Opal?
Yes, Opal. Tell us what country you are in. If not, there's TVJ Sports Channel. Sports, what's it called? TVJ Sports Station. What?
All right. Let me tell you what you can do, Opal. Go on One Spot Media. It's going to ask you to just log in. So if you have a Facebook, you can log in with your Facebook, and you can watch it live from there.
Okay, so that's
Go on
one spot.
onespotmedia.com.
One spot. So yeah, and they have an app as well that works really well. One spot. So
Yeah.
Jay says I want a clean sweep for Jamaica. Yes, Jay. So you're saying that it doesn't matter who wins, you just want a clean sweep for Jamaica. So Petrina is saying, what time is the race? I'm in New York. New York is 1 hour. How we go? New York is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica,
I believe so,
or
yeah.
are they on Jamaican time at the moment?
No, New York's supposed to be 1 hour ahead.
Because in summer there is daylight saving. Sometimes that goes on during the summer. I'm in Europe, guys, so that's why I can't really help you in terms of the time. But calculating it from now, it's 1.5 hour exactly from now. So wherever you are now, if it's 9 o'clock where you are now, it's going to be at 10:35. If it's 8 o'clock where you are now, it's going to be at 9:35. So it's an hour and a half from now, and we'll probably just do a countdown so that you know exactly what time it is. So big up to everyone. As you come in, just give us a thumbs up, guys. Big up to all 200 people watching. And make we know who wanna bring man. Let us know who you're calling it. I know I know we all want Jamaica to win, but who do you see winning and what time are you predicting? Um, Clement Haley saying broom settings Jamaica all the way. Yes, pop cover and all these things. New York will be 10:35. So okay, that's it. Thank you for that, Charm. Charm Russell is saying it will be 10:35 in New York. AC Pinoy is in the house. AC Pinoy from the Philippines. Thank you for that, Tom Zach. That's a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Seta Timothy, thank you as well. The men's 500 is getting ready to go. And I'm seeing Tamara Clark on the screen. I'm seeing Dina Asher Smith. This is like the biggest race of their career. There's Abby Steiner also on the screen.
There's Elaine.
And there's Elaine. You know, a lot of people are writing off Elaine because Elaine ran 10.8 in the 100. Now, in any other year, running 10.8 would be seen as a massive and fast time.
I tell you something. I'm almost certain of the 1, 2, 3. Can't call the order, but I'm almost certain of the 1, 2, 3.
Clement is putting his head out there for a world record. All right, so Clement is saying world record we want, world record we have to get. Well, I tell you what. I just saw a picture of Elaine. And she looks ready. Elaine looks ready, guys. Whoever thinks, yeah, she's focused. And she has her game face on that we didn't really see for the 100. So if Elaine is ready and Sherika is ready and Shelly's always going to be ready, we could see fireworks that we have never ever seen before in track and field. That is what I have put in my head out there to say. Who will win? I'll tell you, Timothy is saying it's going to be Sherika. We have Keisha Lou Fraser, who is in Barbados watching, and she's saying Jamaica all the way. When my flag, I have some flag, my flag there. One flag there. Let me get my flag ready.
Welcome, Sandra Brown.
So Keisha Lou is saying she's in Barbados. Big up to all the Bajans. I've been to Barbados once, and I actually liked it a lot. I tried their flying fish, and it was really good. So big up to all the Bajans in the house. Charm is saying, don't write Elaine off. Most definitely 1, 2, 3 for Jamaica. And then Car G Shroud C saying Jamaica 1, 2, 3 with Sharika leading the ladies from Central Florida. Big up to all those in Florida. How is the heat these days? So remember, guys, to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, thank you for tuning in with us, for doing the live chat with us. Just hit that subscription bell. We go live regularly. We come with all our vibes and all these things. We cry together. We laugh together. We drink champagne together and all these things. Sandra is here. She's watching in the United States. So greetings to you, Sandra. Crystal is here as well, saying anything can happen in this finals. Never underestimate your opponent. Yeah, I think sometimes in my head I'm like, Sharika is gonna take it. And then my heart is saying, no man, Elaine will take it. And then I look at Shelly so comfortable in the 100 and it's like, oh man, come with them, I wig them for the man to the victory. So it's like,
Look here,
it's nerves.
I don't, it don't matter to me who win as long as we get 1, 2, 3. I'm happy.
Well, I'm a bit biased. I'm an Elaine Thompson fan through and through, even though I'm a Jamaican fan.
Good luck with that.
Well, Elaine Thompson, she went to my school, so clearly me have to go, me have a little bias. But anybody come through, as long as it's a black, green, and gold, I'm happy with that. Say to Timothy, saying, drop the link. I want to watch live here in UG. Where's UG? Is that Uganda? Is Timothy in Uganda? Desreen is here as well, saying Jamaica all the way. So too is John that time. Simmer and share, saying Jamaica to the world. And guys, if you're a content creator, leave a comment on the outside so that I can connect with your channel and we can help grow together. But welcome. Carlene Moore is saying it's gonna be Sharika
blessings,
Shelly all the way. Sorry, CDE.
No, I was just hearing about Mystic.
Big up yourself, Mystic Sensation. Mystic is a member of the channel. Greetings to you, Mystic. Greetings. And guys, you can check out Mystic Sensation's channel because she does giveaways and on a Friday night, Jamaica time. Lots of giveaways and phone credits and things like that. If you guys are good, we might give away some phone credit while we wait for the big showdown. So I'm gonna tell you we might just do some giveaways. I'm feeling generous tonight. Carlene is here saying Sharika, Elaine, and Shelly. Devon is saying you already know it's a sweep for the 200 finals. Desiree is in Pennsylvania. Okay, all right. So big up all those in the U.S. All the diaspora coming out. Charlie Stubbs is in the Bahamas. How Shawnee Miller looked unbeatable. Miller Weaver looked really unbeatable yesterday in the 400 semifinals. So
yeah, she looks really good.
A brave man to bet against Shawnee Miller. Mystic here, Mystic Sensation. Crystal is saying, I love them all, but I'm rooting for Elaine. You see? I just say, you must have a choice. You have to choose. Hello to everyone in the chat from Mystic. Yehuda Yetman is saying Elaine should have stayed with Frano. Her husband is not on that level, and it's showing. Jano, CDE, what you have to say? Should Elaine have stayed with MVP? Because I mean, we don't know all the.
Look here, it's the athlete's choice, and if they are not happy or comfortable, they are going to go where they are comfortable. So we can't knock an athlete from moving.
Because I guess even like a lot of people did sort of criticize Johan Blake for leaving. I'm gonna put the link down in case anybody wants to come up and reason and rap with us.
Guys, there are 419 people watching. Can we get some thumbs up, please? We're begging for the thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up to at least 100.
Some people are saying that Johan Blake shouldn't have left Glenn Mills. I mean, Glenn Mills is the most acclaimed coach with Francis, you could say. And people are criticizing Blake for leaving, but sometimes we don't know the politics involved and the
again, we don't know how comfortable an athlete is where they are. We don't know what's going on in the back room, to be honest. So if an athlete decides to move on, then we have to just accept it.
Sometimes is it a money situation? Because maybe sometimes the athletes think they're not getting enough money and they're the glory of the club. I don't know.
Again, all of that is politics and red tape, which we can only speculate about.
But with MVP though, it's because I mean MVP had Shelly and Fraser Price, and then they got Elaine and sort of build up Elaine to challenge Shelly, and then here comes a Sharika to challenge. So sometimes it's the internal politics where if
and
you're
and
the
then it
top
and then it got
star,
messy, and then the
yeah,
rivalry got messy.
it gets messy because if I'm the fastest athlete in the world and you're coaching me, and then you can identify some other talent to coach them to beat me, then we might feel away, you know. So sometimes it's that. Desiree is saying 1, 2, 3. Sim Simmer is in Curacao, so she's in the ABC Islands from the Netherlands. Curacao, greetings to you. I think it's the first time somebody from Curacao has linked.
Yeah.
Are you a content creator, Sherry? Let me know. Floyd Evans is saying, will you guys be showing the 200-meter finals live? We will be commentating on it, but we can't show it for copyright reasons. We don't want YouTube to take away the channel, because trust me, from where YouTube just a fight way away. So we can't show it, but we can give you an indication as to where you can see it. So if you're in Jamaica, for example, feel free to download the One Spot app, and it is being shown there. It's also on TVJ Sports channel, Sports Network. I'm not even sure how you call it. I think it's Sports Network, TVJ Sports Network, right? Or there are some Facebook groups where you can see it, all right? Mike Coins is saying my prediction is Sharika will trip, then Elaine, then
Why?
Elaine gonna trip, Shelly will trip and bump in each other, then Abby will be taking first place. Sharika and Shelly will be able to stand up quickly and finish second and third. What's gonna happen to Shelly's wig with all them tripping and bumping? Douglas is saying Jamaica 1, 2, 3. Then we have a spammer. Geneva Cisse is saying, Jenny from Nigeria, are you guys going to show the race live? So once again, we're not able to show it live because of copyright reasons, but we'll tell you what's happening, and I'm sure there are many groups. Wagwan Timo, welcome to Jamfet Live.
You have to take out the comment.
Not, go on again, because I'm not hear it clearly.
Yes. Now then, yeah.
No, barely hearing
Huh?
it.
You're hearing TD?
Barely.
Courtney is saying, what time is the race? The race is in 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes. So if wherever you are, you can do the math. Daniel Lara is saying Tommy Smith and John Carlos are there. Faye Clark is here. Vicky White, greetings. I'm trying to hail up everybody. Charlie Stubbs is saying she is. And Mike Coin says, since you're not going to show the race, can both of you just race so we will be entertained? My Coin, if you stick around the channel, I might do a virtual race eventually. You'll see. We can do that. So, Timo, how do you see the race going?
No. What?
No, we're not hearing him clearly at all.
We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you at all. Avanella is saying what time is the race? 1 hour and 20 minutes from now. Guys, remember to give us a thumbs up as you come in. Douglas White is from Cayman Islands. Big up yourself. Yehuda is saying it's going to be Sherika, Shelly, Abby, and then Elaine. So Yehuda is putting Elaine in fourth. Well, Abby Steiner, can Abby really crash the Jamaican party? Janet Byfield is saying Sherika, Shelly. Third place will be between Elaine, Abby, or Dina Asher Smith. Asher Smith is the defending champion, and she's no slow coach, you know. So I think it's just going to be fireworks. It's going to be fireworks, guys. We might see something special. I want the world record again, 21.4.
But I don't want to think about that record because it shouldn't start.
It's not a fast track, I have to say. So that might not help. But when we see, oh, Sherika just drop her 21.6 and look so comfortable. It's it makes me a little bit thirsty to see something special, you know. Uh, I'm going to tell you, Flojo's record is 21-3-4. No, that's no. Then I don't think they can get that far. 21-3 is no easy feat, you know, guys. 21-3, way out of the league. It's like 21-3 would be like somebody running 22, and you're winning by about 10, 20, 15 meters or so. Andrew's here. Andrew's saying Sharika all the way. And Marie is going for Jamaica 1-2-3. Terry and Rose, right, is saying good evening. New subby here. I'm praying for 1-2-3 again. Thank you so very much again for subscribing to our channel. Big up yourself. Let me know where you're watching from. Charlie is saying what time is the race? So race time we're doing at
1 hour 15 minutes from now.
1 hour 15 minutes. That's the countdown. Shelly and Fraser Price left MVP and is running faster at age 35. So Mark is making the point that sometimes it's for the best. Shelly did leave, and based on what I'm seeing from the Elite Sports Club, track club, there seems to be a vibes there. The athletes there, when I'm seeing like clips of the training and stuff, they look happy. The vibes look like a family. It seems to be a nice atmosphere at the Elite Track Club. MVP always have some shady things going on, you know, whether it's Stephen Francis and, you know, war with J3As, or MVP is always just surrounded by some clown, you understand? And I'm not saying anything bad about MVP because they've done a lot for Jamaican track and field, probably more than any other club. But there's always that question mark about how MVPs run, how the athletes, how happy the athletes are, how they're treated, how they're managed, that sort of thing, you know? See, Delores Campbell is saying it's all about the money. Everything is about the money. And sometimes these athletes are not getting a fair share of the money, you know, because it's their talent. Somebody was making the point recently about Shelly and Fraser Price being a 5-time world champion, and her net worth is nothing compared to like a Serena Williams, even though tennis generates a lot more money. But could we have marketed Shelly and Fraser Price better? Look at even Nike. I guarantee you that Nike is going to offer Abby Steiner a bigger, sponsorship deal than they did to Elaine or to Shelly. You know? So
I was just about to say, I remember that Elaine just switched to Nike.
Elaine just switched to Puma because of how Nike was building up this Sha'Carri Richards, a girl, and Elaine felt this, and they did this to Puma. You understand? Yehuda is saying, agree, third place is a toss between Elaine Abedina and Tamara Clark. Daniel is saying, yeah, I saw it, says Daniel in response to Desreen. What time is the race? Race time check. See, you're going to use you to do the maths, you know, because it's a popular question that keeps coming back. It's in 1 minute and 10.
1 hour.
1 hour and 10 minutes, guys. 1 hour and 10 minutes. On the track at the moment is the 5,000. If you're just joining us, Jamaica had three participants in the 800 meters for women. Adele Tracy and Natalia Gould, they qualified to the semifinals. Christian Gordon just missed out on time. So we'll have 2 women in the semifinals for the 800. And I'm going to give you the lane draw for the 200 for those who haven't yet seen it. Michelle Miller is here as well, saying it's going to be a Jamaica 1, 2, 3. Debbie Pierce is going for 1, 2, 3. Look, it was cool, says Danielle in response to Desrin. Erica Curtis, welcome. I'm from Portland, Jamaica, and I'm a Shelly fan, but as long as Jamaica sweep clean, I don't care, as someone said to Erica. That's what I'm saying as well. Debbie's asking what time's the race in 1 hour 10 minutes. Hope Bailey says, I think she should have stayed with her coach because it can be hard for your husband to coach you. That's my opinion. I think that's what I would say as well. It's difficult for your husband to coach you. Not saying it's impossible because we saw, I think it was Jackie Joyner Kersey, where her husband, who was Bob Kersey at the time, coached her, and it depends on the chemistry and the understanding, you know. CDE, I didn't see you were trying to share something. Sima is in Curacao. She says she's in Curacao. Deep H2OV1 says Elaine has been my favorite for over 10 years. Does anyone know why she left her coach? I think it was about the politics between um, the whole way the Shelley and Fraser saga was dealt with. I think Elaine was probably not happy. And we saw Shelley leaving MVP, then we saw Elaine leaving as well. Because sometimes you're pit against, because they used to be friends, you know. I think it's clear that they're not friends anymore because of the rivalry where many people are saying that MVP set them up against each other. And to a certain extent, they did, you know. And, you know, them feel away. They felt away. Marcia Monroe is saying it doesn't matter in what order they finish. I'm just happy for the girls and I'm backing them all the way. Paris, man, says Jamaicans think athletes is just about 100 and 200. But I think that this time we're seeing a lot more progress in the other disciplines. For example, we got a silver medal in the women's triple jump. We had some finalists in the women's high jump. We had three finalists in the women's high jump. So we're starting to see other running. I mean, we have two finalists in the 400 for women. There are two semifinalists in the 800. So I don't think it's that we only think about the 100 and 200. I mean, that's what we do best. But you know, game changer says Sherika is going with the food. She gone with the food. David Tommy says, what time is the race? And the countdown was on your screen. We're going to put it back in a minute. Novlet Miller says the race is on USA Station Live. So those who are in the US, you can tune into USA and it is live on their station. Debbie Pierre going 1, 2, 3. Vicky White says, blessings to all three Jamaican ladies. Very proud of them. And that's so true. For a small island like Jamaica to have three ladies in the finals, I mean, that's just, and not only in the finals, but probably going to sweep the finals. That tells you how little but Talawa we are, you know. Inda is giving us some smiling, not able to read what exactly it is. Keith Rooms is saying 1, 2, 3. Where can I watch it? So you can go on One Spot Media, Simpson, but you're in the Curacao, so it might not be, you might not see it in Curacao. But if you go on Facebook, there's a group called Track Heads. They're showing it, so you can tune in there. Daniel Lara is here saying Miller Right. Guys, if you want to join the platform, and tell us how you feel or how you're feeling or how you plan to celebrate. I'm going to drop the link. Earlier, Timo joined, but we weren't hearing what he was saying. This is the link for the platform. Gloria says USA will win. Shirley second. I think that's Shelley. And Sherika Jackson bronze. Interesting there from Gloria. Big up to all the Americans who are watching. Guys, remember to give me a thumbs up as you come in. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription bell or button. AG Born Jamaican is in the house. AG Born Jamaican says respect. And the 5,000 is going on. And I can tell you that it's the Ethiopians and the Kenyans who are up front. There's Fisher from the USA who is in the lead actually. But it's a brushette of Africans who are in that leading pack. So USA is first, then Ethiopia, then Kenya, and then there's a second American who is there. There's another Kenyan. So it's still too early for them to, you know, separate themselves, but they are starting now to to push the pace in the men's 500. That's the heat.
5,000.
Born Jamaican, welcome. Radix is here. Pick up yourself. What on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
How you
Good night.
see?
Good night. Good night, guys. Good night, man.
Welcome,
Big
welcome
up.
to the platform of John Fett. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Joseph Crossdial is saying Jamaica all the way, headed by Sharika. Terry and Rose is saying I'm watching from Las Vegas. All right. I'm live in Arizona though. In Arizona though. And Angela is saying I love 123 Jamaican in the US. How can I see it live? So once again, Donna Welsh, what time's the women's final? So it's in an hour's time. It's in an hour and about 9 minutes.
Less than an hour. Less than an hour. I'll just
All
bring
right.
the timer for you.
Okay.
So I just share it and then we can take it down.
You can leave it, man. So Mark saying I'm from Pennsylvania, I think in the US. 2134 is the okay, so there it is. 2134 is Florence Griffiths Joyner's world record. And he's saying no natural athlete will ever break it. All right, so Mark is going out on a limb to say that that time is just stratospheric. It cannot be challenged. So big up Radix. If you can come back, I think we lost you. Donna Welsh is saying, okay, thanks. Men's 200 finals after. All right, I'm going to hear what Radix has said. So Radix, yeah, tell me, who you are back? Well, how you see this one going?
Well, you know the
Oh, I've lost the sound. I've lost the sound. Daniel is pointing out that it will be the men's finals after the women's finals. I think the organizers are going more with the men's finals to be the big showdown, but we're going to see 9:35 final. Yes, Roblox, that's the time for the finals. Marion Jones was also coached by her husband, says OG 1197. That's true. Jones was coached by her husband. When the name Hunter Tilo, I think, or something like that. Shamar Small
we know.
is mentioning that they're friends. Did you see the way they celebrated after their accomplishment? Yeah, I think it's just a question that, sometimes, I mean, they're rivals. They're friends, but they're rivals. Just like when you're playing Monopoly with your family and somebody win and somebody feel cheated and stuff. You might cuss and get along bad and stuff, but you might not hug up your family members or your friends immediately. But at the end of the day, you're rivals, even though you might be, friends, or maybe not friends, because not everybody can be your friend. Not all the athletes can be their friend, because people are saying that they're not following each other and things like that on social media. And it is true, because we check. And Mrs. Shelley are not following Elaine on social media, and Elaine is not following Shelley on Instagram. But should we really be reading too much into that? Yes, Radix, let me see if I'm hearing you now.
all right. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 200 final is not gonna be easy for us to get to win its sweep. It's not gonna easy for us to win its sweep like 1, 2, 3. It's not gonna easy because Ilian Thompson is not at her best.
Why you say that?
She's not running at her best
But
right now.
what you call best, because she's still running 10:8 and 10:7. That is still fast, brother. I know she's not
Yes,
running
but
10, but 10.
she's the fastest. Yeah,
Go on.
she can run better. She can run better, man. Trust me, she can do better. You understand?
Because I don't want people to think that because she's not running the 10:5 and you understand that the 10:7:9 is still, it probably would have won every Olympics from 292, 96, 2000. So it's not that she's not a slow coach. She's not her usual self, that's true. But anybody thinking that,
Yeah.
okay, Indian can't run a sub 22 or,
Yeah.
you
The
know?
brand, the brand space is contesting. The brand
Yeah, the sound qualities.
He seems to be a bit frozen.
Yeah, Radix is frozen. Daniel is still here. Apia is asking, Apai Jinda is asking what time is the 200 final. It's in an hour's time. Hugh, our friend, is here saying, I'm in the house. Good night, guys.
Big up yourself, you.
Daniel is saying, well done to Fisher, you too, New York. Shamar is saying, Sharika is not natural. All right, so Shamar, what do you mean by that? Are you saying that Sharika, uh, are you saying that Sharika is being aided by some foreign substances? Is that what you're saying, Shamar?
I would love to
Can we,
hear
can we
the
ask the
reasoning
question?
behind not
Sorry?
natural.
Sorry, CDE?
I would love to hear the reasoning behind that not natural
Well,
statement
I saw the
because
comment in I Love Track and Field today. People were questioning how Sharika could be such an ordinary athlete up to last year and now suddenly running as fast as she is. And people were saying that it's something comparable to Flojo and the transformation of Flojo and blah, blah, blah. And I
the
mean,
girl was a 400-meter runner,
mm,
so she has the strength. She has the strength, the stamina. Speed is the easiest thing to gain.
yeah, but she was never a slow runner. She was always on our
No,
4
she
by
wasn't a
one.
slow runner.
You
So
know, she was
I
always
don't know why
carrying for very
it's
technical
surprising
and
people
stuff
now.
like that. So she
It's the
always
same.
had speed.
It's the same thinking when them say Bolt should have lead the 200 and go run 4. With the
Mm.
speed them have, him should have go run 4. Because if he run a flat 4, then people with a ball.
And I mean, at the end of the day, uh, every athlete is clean until they're proved otherwise. I just some
internet don't get so
you
They have
understand?
internet issues.
I'm not going to accuse any athlete of um, using drugs or whatever. I mean, okay, fine. You have those DSD athletes who seem quite muscular and it makes you feel aware. You feel a bit uncomfortable because you're like, are these women men? The thought is there, even if we don't vocalize it, it's an uncomfortable feeling. But if it's a woman running and posting times. I think the drug testing is sophisticated enough nowadays to catch most cheats. And trust me, if Sherry got that cheat, USA and WADA would have been catch her a long time. And that's
Okay. No, I understand what you mean, Shamar. I understand what you mean. No,
sorry?
Shamar commented and
Oh, okay.
explained what he meant.
He's saying that she's not natural, meaning that she's on another planet at the moment. Okay. Sorry, Shamar, for misinterpreting that. Um, but I saw people on I Love Track and Field today who were going for Sharika and accusing her of, So that's why I also brought it up. Has someone got a link? Says Robinson. What's the link? All right. There's a Facebook group. I'm going to try and find the link and drop the Facebook group of the link. Um, I'm going to try and find it and drop it for you guys. If her shoulder is still jacked, says OGL197, she won't win. However, I do see her at third. That's Elaine. He's saying that because some people were saying that Elaine had a shoulder injury. She was nursing a shoulder injury. So she wasn't at 100%. But I'm looking at her on the images and she seems ready. She seemed very, very ready. So, I mean, I can only hope that she will, come out all guns blazing in the finals. The lane draw, let me just remind you of the lane draw. In lane 1, it's Kambunji from Switzerland. Lane 2 is Elaine Thompson. Lane 3 will be Dina Asher Smith. Lane 4 is Sharika Jackson. Lane 5 will be Tamara Clark, the American. Lane 6 is Shelley Fraser Price. Seni, the Nigerian, is in lane 7. And Abby
Get pressure.
Steiner, the poster girl from the US, is in
I
lane
get
8.
pressure.
So that's
Shall I
the
get
lane.
pressure? Ilian, I'll come on a pressure. Being that Dina is there now. You know, 'cause Dina is running very well.
Yeah, but is Elaine in lane 3, is that good for her though? Because
Yeah, it
she
is good for her though. She has to get a great start. Depending on if she get a great start. If she get a great start, well, she will execute. But she don't get a great start, the whole track will come on her. The whole track.
because if Elaine, I don't know what her stamina is like at the moment, but
Yeah.
if Elaine come off in a lane 2 in the lead, I think only probably Sherika can run past her. You know, I don't see many people being able to run past a flying Elaine Thompson. If
Right,
she come off at lane 2, because lane 2 is deceptive, you know.
right.
Unless she really got out so hard and then not have anything left in the curve. And I mean, she's an experienced runner. She knows the 200 in and out. So
Right.
lane 2 might very well play in her to her advantage.
To me, this match is this race could be a Sherika Jackson winning, Shelley and Fraser second, and probably possibly Elaine Thompson third. You know.
So you think Shellyan will have more stamina than Elaine in a 200? I don't
No,
know.
yeah, no. At the moment, no,
At the
she's
moment,
not
yeah.
at her best. Yeah, at the moment she's not at her best. So I
Yeah.
guess Shelley and Fraser would have the edge over her, and she's gonna come under great pressure, being that the lady named Dina Asher Smith. Yeah, she is running at her best, right now. So it's
But
competitive.
we saw the semifinals, and Elaine came third in the semifinals, but it was not
She
the
was
same.
qualifying. She was qualifying because she's not killing out herself. We know
Yeah,
Jamaicans.
but and it was not. It's clear that she wasn't at her max. I don't
No.
know if best is the word. She's clearly not at her max. She wasn't maxed out in that race. So,
No.
um,
All right, look at it this way. I can't foresee Asha Smith going faster than she did in the semifinal. We all know the potential that Elaine has. Well, the time that Elaine has run before. So that time can just pop up anytime. We know what she can do. We know what Shelly can do. So the other person you have to look for now is the Steiner and the girl Seni.
right.
But I'm still giving it to Elaine as with the experience to come through in the top 3.
No, I agree with you. Right. It is
What's
impossible,
going on
to
down
make
here, sir?
Shellyan is not Shellyan is at her peak season right now. Shellyan and Sherika, they are both peaking. You understand? Ilian is not peaking right now. She needs to do some more work and come back again.
Having said all of that, it is a final, and anything
Yeah.
can. Once you're there, you have a chance. Once you're
Right.
there, you have a chance.
Yeah, right,
I
right,
remember,
right.
I
But
know.
I'm
Remember,
I'm giving it to
persons were trying.
I'm giving it
Remember that
to Sherika.
persons were.
But to be
Sherika
honest,
Jackson.
does Elaine need to be at 100% to get a medal? I don't think so.
No,
I think
Sherika Jackson.
80% of Elaine is probably better than most of the field. Dane has joined us. Greetings, Dane. Welcome.
Greetings,
big
greetings.
up.
Yeah, man.
Let me just go through some of the comments.
Sherika Shelley. See
Some
the Ilian. See
Sarika
that? Somebody
to
said that Sherika Shelley Ilian.
Elaine. Joan McCallum is saying, "Can I watch it live on your show?" No, but we'll give a link later to help you. Christopher Russell is saying, "Is the 200 final run yet? I'm joining from Nigeria." No, the countdown is
Nigeria.
that it will be in about 45 minutes or so. Shamar says Sherika is not natural, meaning she can go faster, she can do all the sprints, and she's just abnormal. That's the
How much
time. Maureen is saying, God, please cover Jamaica in this race. Please, Lord, we need you all the time. Maureen, welcome. Courtney says some of us don't understand athletics. If you're cheating, the drug testing will discover it. That's what Courtney is saying.
Simple.
Ental Shabal is watching from Uganda. Welcome again, Ental. Maureen is saying, tell them green banana and saltfish in the morning for breakfast. And then Shamar says, I feel like we can get the sweep, but the odds of that happening is not as high as in the 100-meter. Kimberly Boris is saying, what time is the race? It's in 40 minutes, Kimberly. In 40 minutes will be the big showdown. We have a spammer there. And then Mark is saying Flojo was coached by her husband. She used a special diet composition undisclosed to transition from average sprinter to Superman.
Superwoman.
And then I'm going to go to Dane and hear what Dane is saying. Kimberly Burris, the timer is on the screen. Mark says Miss Jackson was a regular 200-meter runner, even when focusing on the 400. And that's a spammer there. I think I've caught up with the chat. Let's not forget upsets such as Steiner, Asher Smith, and even Kambunji. Kambunji always puts up a fight, that's for sure. OG is still here. Elaine Thompson is my athlete, but she won't medal in this 200 race. It's going to be Sherry and Shelly. Huh? Mr. Still loyal. Joseph says from Canada, ex-Clarendonian, Sharika is the most improved athlete in the game. And then Shamar says, but even though she's not 100, Elaine is still a world champ, bronze medalist. She's running sub-11 and sub-22, so she can medal. And that's my point as well. She's running 10-7 and 10-8, even though she's not 100%. In any other language or country, that is super fast.
Yep.
And Orintius Rose says, will the race be 11 p.m. New York time? No, it will be earlier.
10:35.
10:35. Dane, let's hear your take on this battle royal.
All right, yeah, man. I've been listening and I am impressed. Like, I share all the same sentiments that you guys have expressed before.
Dane, put the phone closer to your mic because we're losing you.
Are you hearing me, bro?
Yeah.
Yo?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm pretty much impressed with what you guys have been like expressing in terms of the views on the finals. Definitely, I think Sharika Jackson will come out on top. I have Elaine Thompson here for the silver medal. Of course, I mean, she ran 10:8 and pretty much she's been there before, unlike the Olympics last year where, you know, we were expecting her to break the world record. She has a day rest, and I believe that could be pivotal in her putting out a very good performance in tonight's final. So I don't have her placing less than third. Shelly and Fraser Price, we have seen it. You know, she is a little dynamo. Once she gets out, you have to catch her right on the curve. And I think Sharika Jackson, she's built to do that. She has been doing that all year. And she'll come, you know, she'll rise on top. But, you know, I think Elaine Thompson can get a silver medal. I think she can run 21.6, 21.7 low. I don't think Fraser Price is going to give you another, like, you know, 21, like 7, 21.6. So I think Thompson
was very easy.
will come second.
Yesterday, her 21.8 was quite easy, in my opinion.
It was quite easy, but everything depends on the start. And, you know, like, nobody was there in that race to challenge her. And, you know, like, when you get caught, like she got last year, she panicked a little bit and her form went. You know, even though, you know, she was, well, it was a very tight race, but her form went because she got caught coming off the curve. And, you know, anything can happen. But I think it's the Jamaica 1, 2, 3.
If Shelly and Fraser get an explosive start, I don't think nobody will catch her back. I don't think.
No, remember,
even in the
undoubtedly,
200 meter, because it's
Sharika
not
Jackson
100
is built
meter,
for this race, and like she's the only one. If Shelly and Fraser dream amazing start that she
Yeah.
got in the London
200 meter.
Olympics 200-meter finals. If she gets another one of those, it might be testy. But I think Sherika Jackson is going for the world record, and if she doesn't 21-4 low, will be sufficient, and it will be good enough. And I don't think Fraser Price has that in her.
21-4. You guys are. I want to realize how fast them times them be. Like,
Yeah, but did you realize that last year in the semifinals, Elaine Thompson went 21-6-6, and then in the finals she went what 21-5, 5-3, 5-4, or whatever the time was. Yeah. And the 200 meters last year Olympics was over 2 days. They did 3 rounds in 2 days.
All
right, hold on. Pause.
Faster than the Eugene track.
Pause. Look here. Remember that it is not a one-off race or a 2 race. They have gone through 5 rounds.
Yeah, they're built for that. They did that last year.
In heat and on a track that is not fast because the track is not quick.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I feel that though. Remember last year they didn't have the day. Remember they did it in like 2 days. 2 days last year, and this they did the
but
heat,
that track was a lot quicker.
But this track is pretty quick. I mean, wind can be a little
Let me put it. This is a quick track. I haven't seen any evidence that this track is quick at all.
Let me put it here this way. This is the only world championship that I've seen that we have not had a world record. We have had a couple of championship records, but we have not had a world record in any event. In any event at all.
Yeah, but I mean, a world record depends on the athlete as well. If the athlete is in the form of their life,
and the conditions,
that's something, and the conditions exactly. If they're in the form of their life, then anything is possible. But I mean, coming off Olympic Games last year, nobody would really expect like the athletes to be going for a world record apart from Duplantis and like the pole vault. Everything will be
don't get me wrong,
a bit more difficult.
Don't get me wrong, I would love to see a world record. I'm just not seeing it at this world championship.
Well, I mean, we still have time. I mean, never say never. Sherika did 21:55 in semifinals. She seems ready, so let's keep our fingers crossed.
Them set the track away, because them know Jamaica is in a contention to break records, So Jamaica is one of the most watched country.
It's just the color. We used to the blue track, but I mean, I just
the color.
A long time right there. Nobody with the blue.
Hopefully, I'm being.
I feel away because everybody that comes on my platform telling me that Elaine Thompson, the second fastest woman in the world ever, over 100 and 200, less than a year ago, don't have no chance in this 200 meter. I feel
Elaine jumping.
Elaine has more than a chance.
But still, even if she wasn't, nobody at all in the era said Elaine can win this thing.
If Elaine,
she not win.
Well,
she not win.
You have to be realistic.
But I'm realistic. We're talking about the fastest woman outside questionable flojo. And this was a year ago. There is no way.
I remember, John, we had this discussion.
Somebody who will tell me, say, Elaine have a chance. Me think, say,
remember we had this discussion the other night, And we were saying that she didn't look herself coming into the
herself, but even then,
she didn't look herself. But I mean, at the same time, she's still producing some fast times as well. I mean, yes, she's in Fraser Price and Jackson. So it seems as if it's not enough, but she's still the top.
She's the top athlete. May I give her a brand? May I give her a brand?
No,
Silver
like
go to
I think she's good for the silver, bro. Like,
no, man, no, no,
definitely,
Me
definitely.
no.
back Ilian for the gold medal. For as good as Sherika Jackson is, me back Ilian.
No, no,
Hear,
Sherika
hear
Jackson
what I
right
don't
now
want.
have more.
Hear what I don't want. I don't want Elaine
Yeah,
have to
Raditz,
come
what you
here
say?
and running a full flat out and then injure herself.
Who? Ilian?
Elaine,
No, these are professional athletes. I believe, like,
Sherika right.
yeah, but
they're built for this.
she's clearly not 100 and she's nursing some
No,
injury that we don't know
I
about.
think what happened with Elaine, I mean, it's just like what went wrong was her first half of the race in
Garfield, try
100
again,
meters. I
please,
mean,
because
but apart from
the
that, I
connection.
mean, if she keep her
Sherika
technique,
fought too
if
much.
she keep it tight,
Yeah.
then like easily she'll come out in the top three.
So
Just
Elena
doing what?
party
relax
too
off
much. Elena
out
party too much.
nicely,
I'll say
That's
it
run her
again.
nice
professional.
to the curve, and just keep
Elena
her
party too much.
form. She should be good.
I'll say it again for the last time. It don't matter to me who want win, Elaine, Shelley, as long as they get 1, 2, 3, I'm happy.
Yeah, I think
You
it's gonna be
you
another
cannot
one, two,
write
three.
off a
Like,
champion.
Yeah.
And like how
Jump
everybody
fit,
write off
Somebody
Ilian,
say.
she
jump
might
fit,
just
defend
return
Elaine to the
something
ground.
special.
Right.
sister, big side.
But,
Let me
no.
read the rest of the comments.
But you feel,
Doreen is here. She said Sharika, then Shelly, then Abby. See? One more somebody who write down Elaine. Doreen is good, but
but
Abby.
we have to understand. But we have to understand right now. No, Sherika have more think that have more chances. She have more ability
Yeah,
to
but
win.
Sharika has never
She
won.
a strong. She a strong a contender. You know. She have
Yeah, but she
more.
don't have a
What I
world
call it?
title. She don't have a global title. Because Sharika
She
should
have
have
more.
won 100 based on what everybody was saying. Sharika should have won the
No, she's
100.
nervous. She's nervous. No, she's nervous.
No,
She's
but
nervous.
just like she didn't have a perfect race. She was right at the end of the race. She was
That's
She's
what I'm
overstretched,
nervous.
saying.
like a couple
She's
missteps.
nervous, man.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
Just
nervous,
going
man.
into the favorite tag sometimes is a heavy load. And going in as an underdog in, say, a lane two, I
No,
don't know. I think that lane two is interesting.
remember Campbell
Yeah, but
Brown did it
well,
from lane what 2, Beijing, and I mean like it's gonna be
yeah.
something similar.
That's what
You
I'm
just be
saying.
out, have a nice tight curve, and just like keep your form. Like even if she don't go for the win, like if she's not 100%, like you don't have to go for
Yeah,
the
but
win.
then
Just
you
like
guys keep on saying the same thing. I have a problem with it because you keep on saying
no, I'm just saying no
the
in terms
woman,
of
she ran
just calm
10.7
down. I'm
last
just
week.
saying
She ran 10.7.
no, I'm just saying even if you feel she,
Yo,
Shelly has a new
all right.
hairstyle.
So it's like you guys just dismissing the fact that she ran 10.7.
No,
Like,
no, no.
no,
I'm saying
she's not
lane two is
100%.
tight. Like lane two is tight. You can, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So, you have to take that into consideration as well.
What did you say we have to take into consideration then?
No, I'm saying lane two is a very tight, curve.
It's a very
Like
tight lane,
so.
but if you ever get a good start and come off of that curve in the lead when the
Yeah, but
stagger
Yo,
straight
then
out.
at the same
me could
time,
put on a bit now.
it
Me could
Radix,
put
you're
on a
saying
bit.
Elaine
Me could put
no
on a
chance.
bit.
What you say, Radix? Elaine
No,
got
me
no
could put
chance.
on a bit. No, me could put on a bit.
What you say? Let me hear you.
Me could put on a bit now. Me could put on a bit now. Put on a
you
bit.
want to
You're,
put
Put
a
your
bet,
money where your mouth
you
is.
know, bets,
listen,
bets no good. Bets
um,
are no good.
based on
It's
my
better. It's better you just
Well,
talk, and if it go, oh, you go, you say, oh my
prediction,
God,
my
you're a
prediction,
genius,
no,
and
based
if
on
it
no,
goes
my
the way that you're like, oh my God, like
no,
uh,
no.
you just miss it.
Brother,
You just miss out.
my prediction is Sherika Jackson, Shelley and Fraser, um Elaine Thompson era. If them beat her in a third spot. If them beat her.
all right, guys.
Jump fit, I go flip that script there, okay? I'm gonna put Elaine
Me I
on
go
top.
flip the script.
No,
I
but
am
you
saying,
remember Fraser Price last year? I mean, like she came 14 in 200 meters, and I mean, like she's not.
well,
She 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 has tried, but she's not fully proven.
Yeah,
in the
but she
Yeah,
has
200
but
worked
meters,
on
so
the
she
ending
can,
of her
you know,
race.
she can
She has
always
worked on the
off it
ending of
too.
her race.
So
It's clear
but
what?
she's
she's qualified the most.
since Kevin is here
You
as
think
well.
Fraser Price qualified easier than Sherika Jackson?
Barry Petrie says, Pat cover party
Yeah.
tonight. 1, 2, 3, Jamaica ready to celebrate. Just keep your thoughts. Let me see. There's this spammer. Corinne, I see you.
Fulton.
Daniel is saying this is the best summer ever. Uh, Dominique Daniel is asking, where can I watch the race?
What
As
the
I
young
said,
youth them where
if you're on
what the young youth will run for Jamaica there in the 100 meter when him again the final.
oblique,
Oblique Civil.
Oblique.
Oblique civil. Alright,
Yeah,
oblique civil run 9.86 at
right.
Jamaica here, you know. And when him go over here so right now in the final, him could run the same 9.86.
because the track
In my
Yeah, I
only in my
mean,
own
because
remember,
the
like,
track's slow. And you are Sherry gonna get world record.
no,
What is
remember
that track?
Oblique, you have to understand nerves. Like, I mean, a hope of a country, you know, lies on your shoulder. Like, a lot of nerves, and his aim was to make the finals, and he came fourth. So
yeah,
we can only say he accomplished his goals. But
right.
for me, like with that, like I'll give Oblique a pass. You feel me? Like I give him a
He could have
pass,
come
like
third,
that
you
he
know.
wasn't able to
But I
replicate
start.
that 9-8 and get like a bronze medal. But um, all in all, I think you know, like it needs some more time. You know, I mean, like this year you had like Johan and the Blake and
Right
Blake
off
come in and
Rank him
you
off.
know give him like
Rank
a
him off.
little
Rank
competition.
him
So
off.
like he was like the top one, and then like you know Blake and them, the Blake and Blake say, all right, I'm here. So you know like it's good. So I believe that like with that the challenge he had
Right
like
off
this
you and
year,
Blake, you know.
the finals from the 100 meter, it should go well for him in the future. Like I mean, he's the only one that is like really putting his hand up. So
Yeah. But
I
right
mean,
off you
even
and
last
Blake,
year,
you know.
yeah.
Right off you and Blake right now, you know.
I
You need
mean,
to take off
like
more.
for
You
me,
need to take off more mass. You take off some more mass. That's
yeah,
much
yeah.
mass.
Me appreciate that him really took off a lot of weight, and it showed. Like him look like a faint shot of himself, like that lean sprinter, and I mean, it showed in the time. So hopefully, him can realize what went well this year, and him just like stick to it. And I mean, if him think him have another one in it, like I just hope it goes well for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna like disrespect nobody that has done so much for Jamaica and thing. So we're going to
Johan have a
always
mental problem
like
too.
what?
Johan has a mental problem as well.
I think I mean like he used to be right behind Usain Bolt, so one would expect natural progression that he would
Yeah.
take over the mantle. But I mean, it's track and field. Everything is unpredictable. So I
All right.
mean, he
You
has
can
that to deal with. Him have Jamaica.
oblique
Jamaicans
time,
stay
you know.
ready. Jamaicans stay
Um,
ready up to
Oblique
date
time, you know,
with
man.
you.
hold your thoughts, guys. Hold your thoughts. Guys, if you're just coming in, please give us a thumbs up. We're at 91. We need to keep that 100 tonight. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, well, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscription button. And of course, you can turn on the post notification bell and you'll know every time we go live. Sepron Lowe is here with us. Sepron, welcome. Donna Welsh is saying, I'm expecting a 1, 2, 3 for Jamaica. Vinora Patton saying Jamaica all the way. Sepron saying Sherika Jackson, she's on top form right now. So a lot of the Sherika Jackson fans, them out and stunting. Cheryl asking, where can I
Sherika
watch?
Jackson, the old last year Elaine Thompson fans them.
Yeah,
Stay, they
Dominique
migrate, they
Daniela saying
migrate.
Sherry for the win. O'Neil Johnson saying we're outside Jamaica. And then World Athletics Live Radio somewhere. So as I was saying, it's on track heads on Facebook. That's the easiest link I can tell you guys where to find it. But we
Or
had
track and
less
feelings. Is it track
than
and feelings? Oh, no,
track
or you
heads.
can't say them things like you're not gonna bust them cover like or them good.
Um, the countdown, guys, is as follows. Um, We've got the semifinals of the men's 800 meters, and then the next event on the track will be the 200 meters for women. It's in another 35 minutes, to be precise. In another 35 minutes. Most people seem to be back in Shelley. Here's Marcia Campbell. Greetings to you, Marcia Campbell. I wonder if this is the Marcia Campbell. Is this the Marcia Campbell? But big up yourself, Marcia. And welcome, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button. We are talking about the Battle Royale that is going to be on in another few minutes. So most people clearly going for Sharika. I'm going to be the only one sticking to Elaine because I think that when you're a champion, you can't find it. We saw it with Justin Gatlin. We saw it with so many other champions. So I'm not really writing her off. Jared is asking, did you see Grant Fisher get second in the 5,000? Yes. And he's qualified to the finals of the 5,000. Grant Fisher from the US. So congrats to him. Reaching 40 saying, please, for a link for watching the 5,000. Guys, we would very much love to show you, but unfortunately, because of the copyright infringement laws that YouTube have, we're not able to show you the races. So we can only tell you what's happening. And of course, we will let you know once the Battle Royale starts in another 34 minutes. So the countdown has started. On the track at the moment is the 800 meters. There is no Jamaican in this heat. 800 meters for men. So, all right, we'll look at the Jamaicans. What about the outsiders, the Amistiner, the Kambunji, the Senig athlete who we said was quite muscular and has a very strong finish? What about Dina Asher Smith? She's a champion. Nobody's even mentioning her. She's a defending champion.
Pressure will take care of them.
Like Asher Smith, like she's a defending champion, but I think like the speed of the Jamaicans will get the better of them. And I mean, Abby Steiner in lane 8, you know, it's a little tricky because like she's all the way out there, and I mean, you know, like you have like a lot of medalists, like in a 200 meter, like you have quite a number of medalists from lane 8 as opposed to lane 2. So when you take, you know, you compare them, you say, all right. But then, you know, the quality of the 3 Jamaicans, and I mean, everything should be good. Everything should be all right.
But Abby Steiner is also the freshest one out there as
well. Freshest in terms of what? On the international scene. But remember, she's coming from off the NCAA season, and you know, like they be racing from like December last year. So,
right.
I mean, it seems as if it's taking a toll because, like, you know, normally every time she runs, it's like 20 sub 22 or 21 low. But I mean, she seemed out of it for the semifinals. I mean, she wasn't able to keep up to Fraser Price. So, I mean, it could be tricky. But I just the 3 Jamaicans. I don't see anybody who can like trouble the 3 Jamaicans. If Elaine is smart, you know, she just like, you know, Dina Asher Smith is there, she can gauge off her, and that could be a good gauge. If once you clear Asher Smith, you know, you should be good. I don't think Tamara Clark. You know, you know how the NCAAs, they always like boom, you know, they're always good in that particular year. So she's a surprise being this good like a year out after having a super season in college. But I don't think she has the quality. I don't think she's able to do 21-7. And I mean 21-7 should get you a medal, and all 3 Jamaicans to be comfortable with that.
All right, guys, I've shared the link for the feed, okay? So you can try it and let me know if it works. Daniel is saying that 800 semifinals are on, and we can see it's Kenya who is going to take this one.
That's
Kenya,
Kenya
1-2.
1-2.
It's a Quinella for Kenya. So
And the Bolivian, that's
The Australian
Australian.
ball, but it seems like, you know, if you with research, I'm sure he was African born with Ball.
Yeah.
That's the African last name. Our Ball.
So Kenya putting down the marker there in the 800 meter semifinal one. Floyd Hall is saying, I believe Steiner will get a medal. Can't sleep on her. And Marsha is saying,
And the 4x4, probably. I mean, maybe the 4x1, but not tonight, Papa.
Ball is as dark as midnight.
Just look is asking for the link. So I just shared the link. I don't know where it is. I thought I did.
The link is in the chat, guys.
So you can check to see if this link works. It's a Facebook link, so you probably will have to log on. But
guys, thank you for the 100 thumbs up.
Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for those who have subscribed to the channel as well, as our subscription has moved. Check out CDE TV's channel as well. Guys, you can hop over and check out his channel. At the moment, it's the 800 meter semifinals that are on the track, and I need another 11 subscribers. So share the link with a friend, invite a friend to join the discussion. You're free to join the platform and let us know what you think, and put your head out there and predict the race. Most people, including all the panelists, are going with a Shericka Jackson, going for a Shericka Jackson win. We'll see. Jitin's Records asking if we're going to show the race live. No, but there's a link that I've shown.
You want to just pin that link, Humphrey?
Sorry?
You want to just pin that link so persons can just access it?
Oh, yeah.
Just pin it at the top of the chat.
So I mean, maybe Asher Smith would be the most dangerous of the outsiders. Kampunji, she usually finishes fast as well in the 200, but this might just be a little bit too much for her.
Yeah, I think Kabunja will be run out of it. Like, it's going to be a hot race. Like, this could be the new world record. So, I mean,
but when I was
so far, the world record is so far because it's so complicated to improve by 1/100th of one-tenth of a second. We're looking at 3/10 for Shericka Jackson to move from 21.6 to 21.3.
Remember, she's from 21.5.
Yes, 21.5. She ran 21.5, right.
But I mean, it's a championship. I mean, you know, who knows?
Nadine. I was Shamar to Nadine now. So Jared is saying Shericka is definitely the favorite. Cassetta Lewis has joined us, saying Shericka is hot for the gold right now. Nadine says Shamar, bad man. Big up yourself, Nadine. Welcome. David Jarrett is saying, what time is the race? The race is in another 27 minutes. 27 minutes. She got a 21.55. Yes, she did run that at Champs. Do we think that she can move from 21.5 to 21.3? That would be a big stretch. Shelly, I got brushed. Damn.
No, it wouldn't be a big stretch. What time she run? the nationals. I mean, remember she's all the
Then
way
you're
down
saying
to like
Flojo's record is not a big
10.73.
stretch? What you say?
Remember, she's all the way down to 10.73, and she had a poor race. Like if she had executed that race, it could have
Yeah.
been like two women on the 10.7
Exactly. Her
in the
first attempt
finals. So,
is
I
10-7.
mean, hopefully,
Her
if
first
she
attempt is 10-7-3, and you're thinking that she can go
John Fit.
21-3?
John Fit. I don't know. Nobody actually broke the record there, you know.
But that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't.
It's not like she's running, like if Elaine was running at 10-5 last year, then you could say, okay, she's running at 10-5 in the 100. You know, maybe she can run at 21.
yeah, but
4
remember
or
what? But Elaine personal best now 400 or what, like 55, 56 seconds.
yeah,
Like
but you're saying,
Sharika have like a 49.4. So
yeah,
I
but you're
mean,
saying she could move from
when you put everything
10.7
together,
to break
her
in the
strength,
200 record. For
her
me,
technique, her
that's
coach. I mean, she could have like all the stars could be aligned, and then like magic happens.
yeah, but this needs star, shoes, moon, and sun to challenge that
Well,
record.
I mean, like I've seen it in my Vision 21.32, but I don't want to be greedy, so I'm just like sticking with like
For
21.4.
Sharika,
Yeah, absolutely. You
all
don't
right, for
see?
our
And
African
hold
friends,
on,
the
hold on,
800
hold
is
on, hold
currently
on.
on.
It
The
just said
second,
21-3-2.
Yeah, new world record. But you know, that's if everything goes perfectly. I mean execution. You know, she hold her top end speed, run a superb curve. I mean, yeah, like she
well,
have it, man.
well, well, that would be something else because that record is one of those that, you know, whereas people said that the 100 was somewhat attainable, the 200 has always been really out of reach. So if she
Until Elaine ran 21.5 last year, and then like
actually did
every
121.5
everybody
and
was
stopped in
thinking that
21.3.
she would have like broken the record, right? So I mean, what's the difference? Sharika is
Yeah, the
I know
difference is
Sharika
Elaine,
is like
the difference is Elaine's PD is 10 was 10.5. Sharika was 10. That is still 10.7.
yeah, but then Sharika is stronger. She has a
She's
49.4
stronger. So unless she's gonna
at
run the
400
second,
meters. She ran on the relay um at the Olympics. So I mean like
so I
so
can
she's
tell you
still
the
she
French
is
athlete
still
coming
firing
second
in all
here.
three races. Like
So Algeria for the win in the second semifinals, said Jati. Joal of France is second, and Zahafi is third. Roden of Britain is fourth. So it's Algeria for the win in the second semifinal, and France making the finals there. So my French friends will be happy. Um, Joal coming second in that second semifinals of the 800 meter. Let's see what people are saying down in the chat. Uh, I don't want to doubt Sharik and stuff. Denise has joined us now. Hi, Denise. Good night, everyone. What time is the 200? It's in 20 minutes. 20 minutes time, 23 minutes time. If Christiana wasn't injured, she would have won this race.
what race?
If
David,
who wasn't injured?
Christina, is it the
Christine
5,000?
Mboma.
Oh, Mboma. Oh,
Christine Mboma.
Listen,
well,
Well,
um,
it would have been a little bit more tricky, but I mean,
well, Mboma would have definitely probably medal, that's for sure. Um, although, well, even though Masalingi was injured at the same time, so
yeah, I mean the speed, them run the speed out of them get injured. So
yeah,
it's
we haven't even spoken about Mboma. She missed out on this championship, hasn't she? Cassetta Lewis is saying the competition tied. Denise saying that Shelly and for me are Sharika. Denise, me I go with Iliad. The rightness up. Any record I broke tonight, it'll go to coffee, banana drop. David says if the record is not broken in this race, Christian Mboma, I got broke it when she get back.
Remember, anytime one of them athletes get injured, them generally come back to a good form, you know.
Can you send the link for
remember,
the link?
the
Is
800
pinned,
athlete
Chrissy. The link is pinned at the top. Thank you guys for the 100 thumbs up, but we are still greedy. You can give us some more. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button. Please subscribe. Let's take the channel to 2,300. We're almost there. So let's take it to 2,300 tonight. All right? And Mboma, well, she's definitely one for the future, that's for sure. But we'll just have to wait and see. And then there's that other matter of Noah Lyles versus Errington Knighton. There's that other little matter that's going to take place shortly as well. Look at Jesus, you Jamaican need this race. God, they look into you for strength and speed, says Maureen. So Maureen start praying. Jacob says, when is the 5,000 heat? So that's going on at the moment. It's the third one that's coming up shortly. The first one was
5,000. The 5,000 is gone.
Yeah, man, 5,000 gone already. And the 800 meters.
We're at 800 now.
Semifinals.
Oh, yes, that's true. Sorry about that. Yeah, the 5,000 went Muzi. Record broke tonight, says David. Well, if the record break, I would love to be alive to see that. So let's go. Shamar is saying, let's not forget Sherry.
Guys, if you're in the US, you can link I just put in the chat.
Sorry?
I'm telling persons in the US can try the link I just put in the chat. NBC Sports has it covered as well, so you can try that.
All right. Jariel saying, Jacob, they already finished. See? That's the Italian. Oh no, he was answering Muse Jacob. I thought he was referring to the Italian sprinter. Muse, the 5,000 are gone. Kenya and Ethiopia did well, so don't worry. Malo, okay, that's Kevin there. Not sure what language that is. Triangle, reaching. Greetings, Triangle Records, saying hello, everyone. And Triangle has a new single out, guys. You can check that out. Deslin Berbick is here, saying Sharika all the way. Deslin Berbick. I know that Berbick name, you know. Are you guys from Mandeville? Deslin, are you from Mandeville? David Giles is saying Mboma, she has the power to finish. And that's the link for the Americans, NBC Sports. If not, you can try the link that's pinned at the top of the page. That will take you to Facebook. Sign in and you can see the stream that they're showing there. Josie's Thoughts is asking what time is the race. Kefani Ford is asking for the link. And Evans Hope TV, our friend from Korea, is there saying that the Tamzak is done. Thank you for that. And I'm from Korea Premier 2 channel. Canadian friend, very successful. Hope you're doing well. Heaven Hope TV. Mark is saying, gentlemen, many of the records achieved in the 1980s should be removed from the books. And I think that's why most of us are saying that Elaine Thompson is considered the real record holder, given the corruption that existed back then. But I think those samples from the 80s, some of them should still be available for testing, Because some of them, I would imagine, should have been preserved and can be back tested. So I don't know why that hasn't been done. David Jarrett is saying, well, Bolt used to be injured all the time before he started the record then. That's in response to Dave. Just remember that. The race is on USA. If you have cable, USA, Deslin saying, from St. Anne. All right. David is saying, big up to all the St. Anne viewers.
All right. So let me give them explanation to one. There is a site. Let me see if I can type it in the chat.
David Giant, I'm more going to watch it on TV, on the USA.
All right. So if I'm certain that this works because I use this on my phone. If you go to ustvgo.tv, it will give you a list of channels. It will give you a list of channels, 100 channels. Some of them, depending on where you are, require a VPN. So if you're in the US, you won't require a VPN. You just go on it and you scroll down, and it will have USA TV on it. You just click on that, and you will find it. ustvgo.tv. Scroll down to the USA, click on it, and you'll get the feed. If you're not in the US, then you will need a VPN. Oh, Dean gone.
Alright, guys, so we're helping you as best as possible to follow the races.
So we are now up on the third semifinal for the 800. And
So
they're off in
Kenyans
that
in the
the
lead.
third heat.
And Canada is actually up with the Kenyan. So it's Kenya and Canada. Canada taking over the lead now. That looks like Algeria in third. So Algeria won heat two, semifinal two, sorry. But here it is the Canadian runner moving away. And Algeria is now passing Kenya for second. And maybe even the win. Yes? So Algeria didn't need to run that fast, but he did and got the win. France was fourth, so they'll have to wait for the time to see if they have a second qualifier. So the next event on the track, guys, is going to be the Battle Royal. It's in 10 minutes.
I need to refresh my feed because they're well ahead of me.
You guys are way behind.
What
Like
are you?
the Algerian one, the Canadian was leading.
Yeah, Canada led, but Canada was just relaxed. Algeria, not sure why.
Yemen is accomplished 800 runner. But this seems to be the fastest time for all three semifinals.
Well, most people going with Sherika Jackson. That's what I'm seeing. But and Carleen saying big up to Ochi, big up to St. Anne all the way. So the St. Anne people are out in their numbers. In what order says triangle? 1, 2, 3. Well. I'm not going to use the bathroom before because anything is possible. Track and field is so horrible. Because you have to think about false start, you think about injury, you think about all sorts of stuff. UJ is joining us. Here, let's see if UJ will hear another voice and see what he's saying. Can you hear us, UJ?
Guess not.
No, we have lost him. Denise is going for Shelly Ann. But the St. Anne people, them are going for Shelly Ann. Oh my God. So, I am predicting Elaine Thompson 21.67. 21.67. Second.
I love the loyalty we have still.
Huh?
I love the loyalty we have.
But right, at the same time, I predict it.
I not going to call the time, and not going to predict the time. as I said before, and I keep saying, all I want is 1, 2, 3, whichever order them come in, I'm good.
So what are the times? 21.67. Who's second?
Sherika Jackson is second, 21.71. And in third, I am putting Shellyan Price. And I'm giving her
Jump it, you're gonna cry,
21.
Greg, say I always go on some outrageous limb like that belies
Jump it, you're gonna cry.
regular. No,
That what?
no.
Come again?
You
Jump it, you're gonna
thinking
cry.
Elaine Thompson gonna beat Sharika, bro?
I do. I do. Because the pressure for
No,
Sherika is probably going to be too much.
it's not gonna be too much, but at least Sharika can get less than a silver. I mean, Elaine can get less than a bronze.
But
Fraser
I have
Price.
Sherika for the
I
silver.
don't think Fraser Price will be able to like handle the heat coming
But
from.
then that's what I said. I said Elaine for gold, Sherika Jackson for silver, and Shellyan for the bronze.
No, but Greg,
And
Elaine, no,
as a matter
Elaine.
of fact, Asha Smith might even pip Shelley for the bronze. Let me break on her heart.
You know,
I'm
say you're
hoping
gonna
it
get you're gonna lose subscriber.
no one ever lose a subscriber.
So when you say things like that,
It's a prediction.
no, but I mean,
It's a
It's
bad,
a
no,
it's a
I'm not
bad
prediction.
think I'm not
prediction.
think Asha Smith have it this year.
Asha Smith run 21. Well,
She struggled. She struggled out of all three of the semifinalists. From that
we're
heat
not gonna lie. Shelley looked
semifinal,
good in her
she
semifinal.
struggled.
Shelley
She
looked
and
very good.
Tamara Clark run them hard out. So that's their finals. I don't think
So then,
they need to do another
give
sub
us
when
the
it's too.
time. You're saying 21-3-2.
You know, on a good day, if all is right. I haven't seen the girls yet. I have to see them and see how they look, and then I formulate my final opinion. But 21, 21-4-7. Sherika Jackson, Elaine Thompson 21-6
I'll,
2,
I'll,
Fraser Price 21-7 2. The others, good race. Try again next year.
here's what is amazing to me. Me in Jamaica right now, I'm in a total darkness with night. I mean, I look at USA, I see sunland, clear sky, like,
Oh yeah. Like the sun sets at about like 9 o'clock, depending on where you are. So I mean, so like the sun just like no, it's going to be Oregon is 3 hours behind, so that's why you're gonna see it looks light out. Because if they're gonna have the finals, like it's gonna be our time 10 something, maybe 10 something. So it's gonna be 3 hours behind. So it's gonna be only 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock is gonna be light out.
and
It's
they're
not gonna
showing
get dark until about there 9 o'clock.
the men walking into the prep room for the 200 finals. They haven't showed the ladies as yet. I want to see the color wigs and hair and stuff.
Oh, Fraser Price is in a pink wig, but that's the only thing I saw.
I'm seeing the race from last year. Boy,
The ladies are walking through the marathon tunnel. Oh, it's not the marathon tunnel, but whatever it is. Asha Smith, fifth. There's the world champion, Sherika Jackson.
boy, Sherika is in form still in the
Yeah, man,
last.
Sherika look good. Sherika look good. She have it. She have it.
She,
Sherika look relaxed. Everything is in sync.
Shelley
Yeah.
look relaxed though.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm say,
So
oh, Elaine
apparently,
did look.
Dane is a is faster than everybody else. Maybe I need to switch to another. Let me switch to
Guys,
TVG and
the
see.
race is in 5 minutes for those asking. This is
Tamara, Tamara Clark, she out of it. She look like she now want dream.
So who you seeing on your screen now there?
Ad. It's like an advertisement. I hope them not change the station, you know.
Okay, now I see the girls walking out, so I think you're way ahead of me. Abby Steiner is ready. Abby is ready. Sharika is ready. Elaine is just walking like a dog. Oh my God.
Greg, don't want to get too excited. You always get too excited, man.
Asha Smith looking good as well. She looks focused. But look at Sharika.
Sharika look calm, cool as a cucumber.
Sharika is confident. Shelly is jumping up and down. Shelly's face is really made up. She wants to prove a point in the 200. I think, people don't really put a lot of respect on Shelly's name in the 200. Didn't she win? She won a 200 world title.
Yeah, 2013,
So
200, and Olympic silver medalist.
Dean, since they had, say you will commentate, since they had
No, we can't commentate. Right.
No,
I
me no
can't.
want
I'm
hear
gonna
ahead.
lose
Me
it.
no want hear. No one commentary, me no want to the top. Oh my God.
But yeah, man, Shelly is always a person, like if you're not serious on your game, she can knock you out of the medals in the 200 meters.
Shelly look mean.
Shelly
Damn.
looks like in business. I mean, a lot of game faces are on, so anything is possible. Lord Almighty. Nerves.
I'm afraid not come back yet. I'm
Ninja,
gonna show them now.
Drea's TV asking for the link. We shared a few
Come on,
links.
Elaine, let's get this.
There's one. There's one that's pinned. There's a pin link. You can try the pinned link. Denise is calling it. Shelly and then
Yes,
Sherry
sir. Problems. World record.
Ready?
Yo, the ACL are annoying me.
Denise, the link is there. Can you click on the link that's pinned at the top of the screen? It's a Facebook link, but it will take you to Facebook. You sign in and you'll see it. Lots of Jamaicans in the crowd, I have to say. And the Americans are buzzing. We can see the American fans jumping. So I guess they're expecting Abby to do something in this one. This is it, guys. If you haven't watched a race in your life, this is it. No stock Android is asking for the link.
Oh, they're in the blocks.
Really, Dan? No.
Dan, don't say that.
No, don't say that.
But I mean, one thing I hate about this World Championships,
Well, yeah, come on for the screen. Yeah, come on for the screen.
Don't be on the computer. Come in over here.
It's just normal. It's crazy.
Don't say that. You have to come off, Dan.
Huh?
You can't this far anyway.
Come on, Elaine, relax. Easy.
John Fett have got mute me.
He's lying. He's lying.
Elaine is on the screen, guys. Elaine Thompson here. She is in a black hair.
That's
Fraser
right.
Price, pink hair. She has some clips.
And the French, they're interviewing some
Fraser
French.
Price looks to create her upset. Focus. Fraser Price is going to have a bullet start.
Well,
Jackson going to run her down, and that's how the record is going to be broken. Fraser Price is going to be like a rabbit.
I think I was a bit slow with my time. I want to revise my time and put it 10 seconds.
Can't change again.
Well, put the time 10 milliseconds faster. Is that possible?
Can't change again.
21.57. Lord Jesus. Why is the French interviewing a guy at the moment? My feed is showing me Let me go to TVJ.
Lane 8, Steiner. Personal best 2177. World ranking number 10.
Then you're about 7 or 8 seconds ahead of you know.
Sane 2196 personal best.
I
World
love
ranking
that.
number 13. And so far in the behind,
I'm just at Steiner now.
Shelly and Fraser Price. Personal best 2182. 79. Oh, season best 2182. Samara Clark.
Sane look ready, guys. Oh my God.
2192.
Sane looked ready. Oh my God.
The
And
man,
the
the
new
man
world
ready.
record holder, Sharika Jackson.
Then commentate.
Is a man
but
that
I'm
the
gonna
man that
put
go
my,
tell me.
you can commentate, but I'm gonna put my computer on pause because I don't want to hear.
Tomorrow, yeah, Dina Asher Smith. Yes. She's coming what, 5th? No more than 4th. Come on, Elaine.
Oh my God, Sherry
Yes.
look ready.
Well, relax. It's okay. We know you got it. 21-6.
You know, so I'm gonna take off the headphones. I'm gonna really want to hear.
Sherry ready. No man, we're not commentate, but Sherry ready. Dina
Kabunji.
Asher looks relaxed.
Lane 1.
Let me see Elaine. Guys, I will look at Elaine and I'll tell you if she is ready. Yes, Elaine ready. She look nervous though. Elaine look nervous, but she ready. Lord Jesus.
Could this be the first country to ever swept the 200
I
meters?
cannot do
Jamaica.
Then just build on the set, just build on.
Calm down. They have to concentrate. Come on, Ilian. Come on, 21-6. You need a silver. Like.
All right, better take out my headphone. I don't really want to hear.
Elaine for the goal. Now pause it, Dave. You can commentate, but I don't want to hear it. I want to see it for myself.
And the blocks.
Oh my God!
Set.
No, sir.
And it's off. Fraser Price is gone. Asher Smith is going good. Thompson struggling. Shaker Jackson, but Fraser Price. Fraser Price. Fraser Price. Here comes Sharika Jackson. Sharika Jackson. Fraser Price. Dina Asher Smith. Sharika Jackson. 21-4-6. Oh my God. Oh my God. 21-4-6. Elaine Thompson 7th. Fraser Price 2nd. Championship record, Asher Smith.
Gone.
I said 21-4-7, right? That's what I said, right?
See, Elaine not dead. Sharika gone.
From 7th.
We know something that come to you now. Sharika stronger than her.
Yeah, Asher Smith, like, once you say Asher Smith start moving,
21-46.
What's the time?
21-46.
New Jamaican record. Elaine Thompson was nowhere in that race.
All right, as long as Asher Smith, me all right. As long as Asher Smith, me all right.
I can't believe say Elaine. So disappointed.
She didn't get a start. She was left.
21-45, new championship record.
You see what I talk about the Ben? The Ben is what we talk about, you know. And that this a Sharika take her. Because Shelly, I go get the start.
God. Jesus Christ have mercy.
Yeah, Elaine, you see, I thought everybody there said Elaine out of it. I was just hoping for the best, but
we were just hoping for the best. We knew that. We knew that. But the time is absolutely crazy.
21-45.
21-4.
Fraser Price 21-8-1.
Wow. Today,
you know
I didn't see the race. I was watching the race, but I didn't see the race. Oh my God.
You know, say if by next year she can actually break the record.
Elaine was nowhere in. Elaine fell.
Elaine never start. Like,
so badly.
Elaine, nothing. No, like, they're going to, like, and Jamaicans are going to have a right to, like, question her coach. Like, come on.
I'm happy for Asher Smith, though. I'm happy for Asha Smith.
Oh yeah, like definitely. I mean, every time,
Out
even
of
a
everybody else in
defending
the race,
champion,
me
even if
not
them
happy
can
when she
like
get it.
grab a medal in like anything, like them will take it. Like as I said, like I mean, like 22 seconds getting the bronze medal,
21.45.
like
New championship record for Sharika Jackson. 21.45. That is out of this world.
Come, let's see the replay. Let's see
like
the
Sharika
replay.
don't know what to do.
She don't know because at the first reach, I say, you know.
Well, Shelly, I tell her what to do.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. We knew Elaine wasn't at her best, but nobody expected her to finish down the pack. Like, I don't even think she.
Like alien supporter them that them not celebrate at all. Where Fraser Price?
Fraser Price will be happy for the silver, that's for sure.
Yeah, I tell you, she's always a
Seven.
spoiler. I mean, like she'll spoil you up with that fast start. Like she run her heart out.
Elaine was not at the race. And I don't know, there's some Jamaicans in the crowd who are not even celebrating.
Yeah,
Those must be the Elaine, Team Elaine.
fans.
Team Elaine is not celebrating
She
at all.
never even come with like a nice color here. Yeah, come on. I'm like, what? Come on, Elaine, come on.
Something is wrong with Elaine. I know Elaine's best friend. I sent her a message this morning asking if everything was okay with Elaine. She did not answer me. So I don't know what's going on. There's clearly something wrong. I think we all saw it.
I mean, it's rough. I mean,
It
track
was
and field is a
obvious
rough
that,
sport. I mean, you're up this year, next year, people always coming at you. I mean, you just have to like hope to remain consistent. But you know, the Jamaicans, I guess they're just disappointed that we never get 1, 2, 3. I mean,
Probably that's it.
that just like when Asafa let we down and that you don't want to revisit the Olympic game there, but it was just like even though Bolt won a world record, we still weren't happy because we're still like, yo, Asafa couldn't even give her a bronze, like, you know. I said 21.47 and it's 21.45.
You said
Who
21.
am I spend my money from? How much money we did bet again? But yo, me need to collect my money.
Elaine just
Yo,
give
me
over
need
my
to
bank
collect my
account
money.
like that.
I need to start pay up.
Elaine just gave over my bank account. Let me hear what the people are saying. I hate track and field. I hate track and field. Oh my God, Jared said, holy.
Elaine not run.
Put out our Jamaican flag.
Elaine is
Philip
not
says,
running.
race just run. Jared says she destroyed them. Berbick says, Sharika. Mark says, despite the result, the great Jamaican female sprinters today.
Elaine
they will
didn't
forever live in the
even
shadow of
run
Joe.
the race. It's crazy. She didn't even no effort, nothing.
Yeah, but I don't know what
Nothing.
happened. Elaine didn't leave out of the blocks at all.
I guess maybe she's not feeling well, and you know, like no, she's just jogging. She's not even running. Like she's not making no effort. She's just coasting. Come on, Elaine. I'm thinking like should look back at that 2015 World Champs and see like, but Elaine look injured though. Like she's laboring.
Yeah, but I've been
Yes, she's
saying
laboring.
that from her that she don't look herself. She's carrying some form of injury that we don't know about.
Because delete my comment with my prediction before the people them on Facebook come to me.
Yo, put up my prediction. We need.
What?
Why me never? Yo,
They
we could have
see
win
tonight,
some
already
money
coming.
tonight. I do really hope the best for Ilian still, but yes, come on.
Just look TV asked for a link. I don't know which link him want.
Well, you have to be happy for Sharika Jackson and the coaching staff at MVP again, proving it to the world that they are doing a fantastic job. Sharika was in unbeatable form, and I think we all knew that.
Well, I just hope Elaine don't make the same mistake like Veronica Campbell make. being coached by their husbands, and I mean, you know,
And
them
notice
having having their career being plateauing. So
notice that Sherika time could have been a bit faster, and she didn't dip at the line and she run
no
straight
man,
through.
yeah.
So she probably could have gone down to like 21:43.
And I mean, look at the bronze, 22:02.
And then like
line.
she almost panicked, like she never
Yeah.
trusted herself coming off the curve. Because with Fraser Price, I mean, with Fraser Price in front of you, like that's daunting. That would cast doubt in your mind.
Because the bronze medal, 22:02, it wasn't that fantastic the time for the bronze. Considering
Elaine
Elaine
didn't
And
even do
here comes
anything
the
off
men.
the curve.
days ago. She ran 21:97 2 days ago.
Exactly. And that
John
man say
Pitt,
like just a little bit more effort, Elaine. Give it
just look at actually the link.
25%.
All right, Denise is saying I told you it was Shirley and Sharika. What a race, says David. Elaine not at her best, says Alex Damian. They're tired and didn't get any rest, says Denise. Carlene says, boy, way to go, Derek. Stacey Ann says, greatness for Jamaica. David, what happened to Ira? Well, she just faded. She didn't even get out of the blocks. Not sure what happened with
Maybe Elaine knew that she wasn't going to win, and she's like, you know what? It's okay.
Original selfie run says Jamaican Air Forces. Well done, Elaine. No, she was injured, says David. Yeah, but I mean, we need her for the relays. We need her for the relays, so we need to know what's going on, you know?
The link.
Oh, to come up?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Mark,
Well,
I'm not sure what you mean.
That's her 7th World Championship medal. Like, she's climbing.
Mark, I'm not sure what you mean. That this is the fastest track in the world, so we're not to expect anything faster anywhere else.
Huh?
Mark is saying that the 2022 World Championship has the fastest track.
No, I don't think it is.
So I want to disagree with that.
Germany says you go girl,
them cut the track shot for the US.
Radix is back. Radix, come for the money. Come for the money,
brother. What do you mean, man? You know why I'm come live? You know why I'm come live, brother? Can I tell you, say, Ilya now gonna win. Me tell you.
The
prediction right, Mr. Sherika. Mr. Sherika Jackson, Shellyan, Ilian, now come. It's a contention between Asha, Dina Smith. I can't.
Well,
see.
All right, guys, remember,
we still have put more effort.
No! Still have the 200 line.
Finals.
She not, yo.
On screen.
And the effort, she not put out. She under pressure, she more injured. Me no lame excuse. She just never ready.
No, but
she just never ready.
Me feel say as
she never ready. She just never ready. She just never ready. She just never ready. She never ready no time at all.
Who, Ilian?
Ilian not a chance to medal. She not a chance to medal because she not a chance to medal because she not ready. We not just face the fact, you know.
No, but she run 21-8. Come on, like 21-8.
She never ready. She never ready. Hey, if
Fraser Price,
if Shellyan,
hey, 21-9 before yesterday, she can't be not ready.
Guys, remember that the 200 meters is on the track. The men are on the track.
Shellyan 21.97.
Shellyan burn up, you know. Shellyan Fraser burn up.
Noah Lyles is acting up. He's trying to do a Usain Bolt, guys.
Shellyan burn up, you know. Just burn out.
So it got David. I'm going to make bold prediction. I have to take it off of Facebook.
What?
The world record 19.19 is it going to be threatened tonight?
She gave Dina a medal. I wasn't expecting that.
Brown, Canada, lane 8. The 200
yeah, man. She deserve it. She deserve it, man.
I mean, we all like Dina Asher Smith, that's for sure. You know?
Yeah, man. She
Fine,
deserve it
alright,
because
so
I
come
mean,
on.
Ilian never put out her best, man.
So by
Yeah.
by Mark's
She needs-
statement, we should expect a world
So
record
what?
in this race.
So
No,
what, man?
no world record. Remember, the track is not fast.
Well, there are three
Unless them stop the
Americans.
No,
clock early.
I'm just saying by Mark's statement because they said this is the fastest track in the
Oh.
world.
Carl,
Yeah,
you said-
well,
We should see a
Hold
world
on,
record
let me
in this
try to
race.
catch
but
up
that
with
would
the
be
chat
like
because
a,
we're losing the chat.
almost like
Come
a
send
half a
thanks to
second
the world, says
improvement.
Carleen. Just look says mid production, right? McBride is trying to join. Just look says send me up. Sorry guys, sometimes the connection is difficult and you're not able to connect.
Don't worry, Ilian have next year coming up.
Kiss me
Like
teeth.
another
says
world
Tiffany
championship.
Bowles.
It's okay. We
Thing
got
I
this.
saw from on nobody.
Ogando,
Yo,
1991.
Yo, Ilian pull off a Asafa power. Yo, Ilian pull off a Asafa power.
Well, now
Just
always I bring
Ilian-
up them. Some Ilian is a
Pull off a-
four-time Olympic champion. Asafa is.
On the
Come
loaded
on,
one.
don't do that.
McBride, it's not connecting your device. You need to connect your microphone. You need to allow your microphone to be connected. Ivan says, "I don't love the girl. Leave the girl alone." That's what I said to her. My girl,
Chester, big time.
Yo, she pull off.
she's not
No,
okay.
no,
Just
she pull off a Asafa power, you know. That we need to look for that,
So she-
but she pull off a
come up
Asafa.
her-
Always stroke,
Anything can happen in this race
old
except a
memories,
1, 2,
man.
3.
Don't bash her because she didn't win, says Carlos R. Me tell you, so she not win, says just look, 1935. That's what Jared is predicting. Philip Jacobs is saying, how much the Abbey girl plays it. Me never even see Abbey. Abbey beat Ilian. I feel away. Abbey beat Ilian.
Yeah, Ilian
No.
came 7th.
How much Abbey come?
I became, I think, 5th or 6th.
No man,
I think it was
Semi was
fifth.
Yo, when I turn,
Semi
remember
came
how much
fourth.
I become. I will come fourth. Yo,
I became 5th.
Abbey come fifth. Come is sixth. Ilian
They're
seventh.
on their
Right,
mark.
money.
All right, Lyles should take this one. I think Lyles should take this one. Pardon.
Lyles is out.
Philip, me not even see how much nobody else come. I just Ilian one
He's
there.
coming strongly.
Yo, you know why about Ilian, man. Ilian have forgot Glenn Smith.
Come on, run, boy, run.
Yeah, man.
1, 2,
You
3,
know,
US,
US,
200
USA,
meters.
the man.
19.32.
Who?
Yeah, no record
Lyles
here.
win. 19.32,
From
1, 2, 3 US.
I running out a lane 8. You
But
had
is
to
it
get
a
out, you know.
sweep for America?
Running out a lane
That's
8,
the
you had to get
question.
out.
Is it a sweep for America?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. USA.
They're gonna lower it.
yes.
I'm sure they're going to lower it to 19.30. I can't bet. Yo, the US, I'm say, them tricky, bro. 19.31.
Right now, Jamaica, no really. After this, Jamaica no really have no medal. Right now, forget still, you know. After this,
For the men. Yeah.
away from the 4x1.
The 100-meter hurdles.
I want Willie go on a while ago. But the thing is, Elaine must have been injured or something because she was just jogging the
110.
entire like a heat.
110 hurdles with
No, the 100-meter hurdles with Anderson and Daniel Williams.
Abby came 5th. Kamara Clark came 6th. Kambuji came 8th. And our Elaine Thompson, 22.39. I don't even think the last time, I remember the last time Elaine ran 22.39.
You know, Elaine get on that best lead them.
But the start was so bad. Like, what is Mr. Hera doing?
You know, Elaine get on that best lane them for win the 250.
The medal.
All right, let me see what the
Even
comments
medal.
are.
Up to it.
Just look wanted to come up. Mark said, gentlemen, the venue for the 2020 World Cup has the fastest track in the world. Do not expect another 21-4 at any other venue. For the World Championship, sorry, we're not talking about World Cup. Elaine is tired to run heat, semifinals, and then finals without a day rest. It means she's tired. They did get a day's rest though, like they didn't run it yesterday. Sorry, just look. Who name just look? Radix, are you name just look?
I think so.
Oh.
You know, I'm not trust no one.
Sorry, why did everyone else run so slow? And that me I wonder. Elaine, know where you head, my girl. Look like them team up on you. I can see the mockery in the 100 race long time. God and see, says Liana Steyu. Luke K says, dear country, who want to listen to these musty Jamie? We don't understand. Shal is joining us. Shal, greetings. Triangle said, what just happened? I'm still in a shock, Triangle. If it was a horse race, I would have expected, I would have won. Exact.
Exact a trifecta and Quinella.
Oh. Me not France too long. Me don't know this. Just watch the race and my jaw drop, says Crystal Closon. Me too, Crystal. My heart, my jaw, my head, everything drop a while ago. Radcliffe says time for the guys. They wanted to use to bring home their loser.
Like, well, that's a good pen, huh?
Boy,
Good
Jamaica,
pen, you go in there, but they don't lock up.
Reed is asking what we're watching it on.
I can't believe we missed the 1, 2, 3. No, US get 1, 2, 3 for the men's side. Like, how long is it? When are we going to have that chance? Well, we have next year again. So.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the relays now because if Elaine is not fit,
Elaine just merely jogged.
We can't take out Elaine, man. We get somebody else, man. We take out Elaine. We have other people.
You can't
no one Elaine.
Nobody else in our team around 22-3 either. So I mean,
we not have to use her, man. We have other people who can run, man. We have Sherika Jackson. We have Sherika Jackson.
More mysterious.
Huh?
More mysterious.
You mysterious?
Yeah.
No, Massey. Well, I can tell you that Sherika just nail up the track. I just grass shot spit out her mouth. Yeah, that track. Oh my God. Look at the Sherika and Ilian, not Sherika and Shelly, Ilian and we still in there. Look like them brought the woman's confidence.
Bad mind talking like it.
But Ilian is always like to that side. And you can see how they react to her all the time. Like, them brush her aside.
No, they're not broke out, man. Yes.
Evan,
you have to just accept our defeat, you know.
When I hear Evan, breaking up. Evan, the actual race run already. Yes, the race run. The race run. Sherika Jackson broke the record. So guys, if you're just waking up, Sherika Jackson won in a new championship record. Yes, she absolutely won. Lillian came second. Elaine Thompson came seventh. That's the breaking story going on at the moment. Rosen Reed says, y'all watch the race what? Tanik is saying Elaine need another coach. But you know, so the people that are going to coach for Mr. Hira, Elaine coach. He's going to get a lot of beating up.
Yep.
No, Elaine needs to go back where she should have come from, you know. That's
But
why she not win a
it come with
race.
the territory. It come with the
Yeah, but you don't
territory.
know why she left, and that's the thing.
Yeah, that's cause she left, she not perform. When she left, she not perform. And you can see it for herself. She's not performing. She has not been herself. You understand?
Hmm.
She need to go back where she come from, you know? Yeah, man.
Didn't Shelly go back to MVP and then change again?
As in the Jamaican terms, if you bite the answer feed you, things not gonna be good for you, know? So she probably should just bite the answer feed her, you know? So
Tony
I just
says he need another coach. Master said a win is a win. Then he said, remember the men
yeah.
200. We never even remember.
She just like
Olympics
a repercussion, you know.
again.
As long as she not go back with where she come from, she not going no more race. Me, I tell her that coming
Elaine's
going
history in the
forward.
World Championship isn't good. She was unplaced in the World Championship 100 under Francis and withdrew from the 200, opening the door for Asher Smith. So Mark is
Yeah,
saying even when she was with Francis, she didn't do so well in the World Championship, which is true. Lyles is insane. He's a killer. JB is saying, oh my God, mouth open. Congrats to Sherika Shelley. Elaine, even though she did not win, why are we so disgusting? Because she didn't win, we're cussing her out. Don't do that.
Nobody, no, we don't cuss out. Congratulations to the ladies. They all did
but
well. They went to the
Again, I
finals.
was defending
Everybody
Elaine. I
they
wasn't
make
cussing her
money.
out at all. She's my favorite athlete. I wasn't
yeah,
cussing her out, but Radix was cussing her out. When I defend Radix.
All at once they
Radix
make the
was cussing her
when I
final,
have
out.
it
a
gets a
right,
little
no,
change.
me right,
So
yo,
Radix
guys,
was
not real life, me right off her.
huh?
Guys, not real life, me right off Ilian Thompson here, you know. She needs to just go back to the giant board. Until she go back to the giant board, then we can put her up on my medal podium. For now, she can't medal for me.
So what for you, what is the drawing board for you then? What she needs to do? Go back to
Eh?
Stephen Francis and you don't know why the woman left, if it was a money thing, if she was being robbed, if we
No,
don't
she
know
feel
why
like
she left.
no, she have some issue, you know. You know, also athletes after a while when they feel like say boy they're more than independent enough to leave and go on them one. That's what athletes are like, you know. When they get
but
in
she just
and
need to find a coach. Like
yeah.
I don't feel like with Fraser Price, everything like for her, she seems like she's a lady that have everything planned and everything work in her favor. The move for Elaine with the change of coach maybe was not the best of
But
decisions. So
Elaine
Right,
didn't
maybe
have a sponsor
um
right.
either. You know, Elaine didn't have a sponsor for most
Puma.
of the year. No,
She
Puma
just
just
got
signed
Puma.
her up. She never have a
She just
sponsor
got
for
Puma.
the last year. Because to leave Nike, she had to be what? 180 days, how much? 6 months. You cannot sign up to any other sponsorship deal for 6 months. So she was without a sponsor since last year.
but her being without a sponsor not really say
No,
anything.
no, 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 nothing to do with it.
Come on, if they're
Come on.
doing a new track club, which is the new era track club, I think it probably belongs to them. The new era track club,
You
it's
need to go
probably a
back to
play
Steve
on
Francis,
words.
you know.
If they don't have a
Apologies.
sponsor, they don't have the
She
money.
not maybe not Steven Francis, but like like until
She work from the start. She not have the best of start.
yeah,
I watch
I
her.
start terrible. Like
Yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah.
standing up. Like when I first then
Right.
meet her, she's like
All
upright.
right. So me quell everybody.
You don't do,
Well,
come on, guys. You don't,
hold on.
if you know
But
how to
remember, she
run,
has
a
the
coach
Achilles
now coach
problem
that
as
out
well.
of
Hold on.
board.
That's
Me quell
acting up
everybody
too.
problem. Remember that Shelly has Alien has a constant Achilles heel problem
Yeah.
where haunt her. It chooses sometimes when it just decides to act up and it can immobilize you.
Mm.
So the mere fact that she go out there and run and compete, it is creditable for her. I will
Okay.
not bash her because she just
Never, we can
off
never
farm.
bash Elaine. Can never, ever bash Elaine.
Let me
She
just
just
let
out
me
of farm right now.
answer this
Right
question
now,
in
Sherry
abundance.
kind queen right now, in the 200 right now. Never just look for her. He's like a next Usain Bolt with the 200, you know. You understand? So never just
I
Um,
see
watch
him said them
her.
say about Elaine last year. So next year, who's gonna be Tina Clayton? Like we keep changing, but like
Liechtenstein
all
was
in all, I just think
19.80. Ben Narek came second, 19.77, and Noah Lyles, 19.31. Um,
them adjust the time down. Feedback record,
19.31.
like me say them bad. Like Eugene, bad.
Because of Elaine, and it looks, I think, even mentally,
Nah,
and
nah.
she has had mental struggles before.
Yeah, she have mental struggles as well. Yeah.
Mentally, she never look up for the fight.
Yeah,
Physically, she
yeah.
never,
And
physically, she never
physically,
look
yeah,
up.
because
Yeah.
she looked rather skinny.
She mash up psychological, mentally, physical,
Maybe
psychologically.
injury
She
because
right off, man. She right off.
maybe she have
She
a
not right off, brother. You
Yeah,
tough,
man.
can't say
She
she
right
right
Yeah,
off.
off.
she
tough.
right. I mean,
She
next year
can't right
World
off.
Championship
Can't write
again.
off
You
from
know,
10-5 to write off.
Next year
Sherika,
World Championship again. She can come back next year and
did again, but
With
Sherika,
everything, she
Sherika,
just have to go back to the
Shelly,
drawing board, tighten up our technique, and just get
season
back
are
to
done.
doing that.
There's still Diamond League and
The
stuff.
season is not over, you know.
you know what,
And as me
Sherika
say,
Jackson, they're on tip top farm now. Tip top farm. Yeah. You can see
yeah,
the
and
world and see.
Elaine was in
Tip
tip
top.
top form last year when she run the fastest time in the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you can't say right off. We can't agree with that.
No, she did have a better coach, you know, at the time.
No, but come on, we can't discount a champion. I mean, she have
Knowing
to go find
Elaine,
that
she's not
fire,
gonna.
and she have to
Knowing
bounce
Elaine,
back.
she ain't gonna make no excuses. She's just gonna say she's okay, and
Remember,
she's gonna focus on the 4x1. Knowing her.
Asaf was the fastest man for Jamaica and Usain Bolt come and take it. So it's just a transition. You understand? So Sherika Jackson come and take it. And Sherika Jackson is young, so he still have a lot more time.
Not that much younger than Elaine. How old is Sherika Jackson? She
Sherika,
about
what?
like 25,
22?
26.
25, a young somebody, you know. How much
Yeah,
years they
Elaine
have?
Thompson, how much? Elaine just a brush 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
is.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
she 30.
And then like
Look
Otto
here,
was running like
we will have
10-7
we
at
will
30 at 36, 37. So like she have time.
we will have coverage of all the remaining track events for the year. So
Sherika
we'll
is
see who is
28.
in what form.
Elaine is 30. But I don't know. Sherika just had her birthday last week. Yeah, maybe 3 days ago, to be honest.
Okay.
No Captain saying Barton County alumni in the house. Big up to all the alumni from Barton County.
Um,
1980, that was
I
Knighton's
got
time.
I know
Lee
you
Wang
can't
is
go
here, and
there.
all of you at chat unknown. None of you can go there and run. On the chat too much says Lee Wang. Lee Wang, we're just trying to analyze what happened. Nobody's criticizing. Maybe Radix tackled her a little bit too hard.
Why
I agree.
why is
Radix
DT
tackled her
saying
too
that you people are
hard, but
discussing that?
I mean, she came seventh, and we have to ask the hard
It's so
questions,
crazy.
which is, is our coach up to the mark, or is she injured, or is it a question of sponsorship, or is she
I was
in
gonna get born.
mental state?
No,
You
but not
understand?
criticize Elaine. All we're saying is
Probably I
that
was gonna get born. Me don't know.
hopefully
That
she
was some mental
works
problem.
on
Lee Wang, just
Internal.
remember, it's accomplished
sort out
and
the
stop
coaching
criticizing.
situation and
Last
come
run
back better.
1931. Elaine can't be everybody cup of tea because she's not a mug. There's Lee Wang.
She
Lee Wang just come out and tackle with some.
have
Babette,
internal issue. Look at she have internal issue, you know, like she have internal issue.
Everybody go
Just
through
matter.
the phase of internal issue.
Yeah,
Everybody go
she
through.
have internal issue, yeah.
Everybody goes through that.
Babette is saying the person that is talking, shut up, for you can't do what Elaine can do on the track. So let me just make it clear. I rather give an opinion, which are not necessarily the views of the channel. So but just
Yeah, me look,
point that out because the people that are poison mouth,
oh,
leave alone. The Elaine fans are here. Who
But
said the
you know,
Elaine fans
we
weren't
can never talk
around?
bad about Elaine.
Mark Palmer says, research the
Remember,
history of times recorded at this venue. All the fastest times in US in recent history have been achieved at this venue, like Tyson Gaines 9.6.
6'9".
10.5 was there as well. Live has the American record now. Congrats, Elaine. I'm grateful. At least you were qualified for the finals. Indeed. Here your prize about, says Liwa. Liwa.
Point all that pressure on the Radix.
This is the link if you want to join the platform. I'm putting
Point
the
all,
link down there so they
point
can
all
come
your
up
aggression
and
onto
talk to
Radix, please. Them there. Don't you so?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Oh,
in
there,
there.
in there, so.
In there. When they come up on the platform and tell
Point
them
all
about
of
it.
your aggression to this person where you so.
Yeah.
Right now, Alien can't look pan Sherika no time at all right now, guys. Me I tell you the truth.
Radix,
Yeah,
I bet you
Yo,
go on,
and
you know.
she get better and better. As you can see, she get better and better.
Yeah,
And
but
this is just
I bet you go on,
feel,
Radix.
last year, nobody couldn't walk close to Elaine. Remember that?
yeah, but Sherika, I take time I learn the techniques and I master her techniques them. And I learn the game better and better. So and she as me say she's a younger competitor and she will learn more because she's younger than them, so she have more
She's
time
not much
to
younger than
yeah,
them, brother.
yeah,
Sherry is 2 years younger than Elaine. That don't mean nothing in a track and field.
Nothing.
but
You understand?
no, you say
And at the end of the
she
day,
30.
Elaine is
No, you say
double.
okay.
Huh?
You say Elena 30 and Sharon Sherika around 25.
Sherika is 28. It was her
28.
Or
birthday
20.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Desiree said when US lose, them still big up them athletes. And anytime Jamaica lose a criticism and bad mouth. A true Desiree. A true Desiree.
I
Last year the
agree.
whole of
No, me
them
love,
never
no man,
Indian
me love,
bandwagon. Right?
me
One of
love
them never
Sherika, no, me
bandwagon
love
last
Sherika and Shelly-Ann. Me love Shelly-Ann and Sherika Jackson, man. Can you see them
So why
reaction?
you don't
When
love
they come,
Ilian? Hold on there. Hold
You
on.
have
Why
some,
you
you
don't
have a
love Ilian?
personal vendetta against
No,
Elaine
hold
Radix.
on. Make him explain why you don't like Ilian.
I don't really say me not like her, but you see when my on the interview, Elaine never have nothing good, not really say nothing good much.
What?
Right? No,
How
so
would
You
that
know watch the
she never
interview
have,
with them then, man.
she not a happy face.
Ilian
It's
never
like
have no good for say. Me not agree
no,
with that. Come on. Ilian
no.
is always positive in her interview. She never try to make an excuse yet from me here, Ilian. She always a say, oh, I got the bronze, but you know, I'm happy, I'm still grateful. She always a say things like that. Me never hear her as, she never come off to me as somebody who, me not agree with that at all. These did not disappoint, says Jaron Lyles is him. Moist the two says, you people are disgusting. I pray Ilian prove all your dirty mind people. Wrong. One or two dirty man. When that woman brought all that glory to Jamaica, sprinted. All right, that is Moist the two. Um, telling Radix
Yeah, make it clear.
Queen when they win, but as they lose, we pass all sorts of bad argument. Encourage them, don't tear them down, says Ballet. Lee Wang is saying you're disrespectful. Mice is saying very disrespectful. Me like how the people them come out and and defend Ilian, a YouTube platform, bitter talk, says Lee Wang. So Lee Wang, come up on the platform. Let us hear what you have to say. Um, you know that one will love, laugh, wear tongue. Stop carrying feelings to woman. Triangle says she's not that friendly. And Snuggles is in the house. Snuggles, greetings to you. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. People are saying Elaine is not friendly, but to be honest with you,
Yeah,
me
she's not
not,
friendly for two
me
man.
not think me friendly neither. Me not like talk to people or touch people or people come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me. I
Shelly
don't
and
like,
them more article. No, Shelly and Sherika Jackson more article, you know.
no, me
Yeah,
not
what
agree
me
with
know.
you.
No,
Just
but
because
Ilian
them,
seems more
them
article
care,
to
they are
me. But
better
like in
friends.
terms of like, um,
Then you're
it's
far away from
just
the microphone. Just come up to the microphone.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I can't hear nothing. Like I can't. It's crazy.
But yo, well,
No, it's
I
like
just,
like
I, I, I just Sherika time and Shelly time, you know. You understand? I just for them time now. You understand? So Eden have to just accept her defeat and just go back to our drawing board and figure out how we get a good start and a good
yeah.
finish right you know. Work on our
If we
start and our finish.
get back to our farm and just get
Yeah,
put things right. Like
right, yeah,
discount her. I mean, everybody have a half year,
yeah.
and I mean, you can't say you're on 25-1, and then next year, no, you can't lose it so fast. So, I mean, we have all confidence that she will come back.
Me sure say last year when Shelly had lost, who come second last year? Not Sherika, you come second last year, or Sherika?
No, Shirley came fourth
Sure.
last
But
year.
yeah, but last year a lot of people were saying Shelly done and Shelly time up and Shelly finish and whatever. And 1 year later she still come back and so I
Me
cannot
no,
write off.
no, me understand Shelly no, cause Shelly take time out and gave birth to a child, and you understand. So it take a while for her body to come back.
Yeah,
But
but
I
Elaine
mean,
is changing
No,
sponsorship,
but like
changing
you
coach,
get
is
no.
changing
Remember, Shirley was
environment.
still running
So
10-6
I
last
mean,
year. So I mean,
these people are still human beings, you know. You don't. I mean, anything can
and then
affect you.
Elaine was a
Look at
surprise for the
Omar
Olympics
McLeod.
because of
Omar
the
McLeod,
Achilles issue that she has. So I mean,
they were
we
not
were
hearing
all
you. You're a bit
aware that
far from the
it's
microphone.
something will flare up from time to time. So like, I mean, she have a superb year last year. Maybe this year, maybe not so superb. Hopefully, she rests
yeah,
and sort it out and come back next year. It's just been, I know, one of them
no, I
on
get
and
it.
off situation in her
More
case,
year,
but.
more year. World Tracy have to say about her, you know, the
Yeah,
Maverick.
but Omar Tracy, you need to calm down too. Douglas said, do you have to be friendly
But
when you have a competitive nature?
But
Exactly.
you
I
yeah,
don't
remember,
think.
but
Hold on.
people don't really take what oral Tracy say as gospel because for a good couple years, like it was like a clown, like people just
so the
watch him
Maverick,
feel like for a good
The
the
thing
laugh.
Maverick,
is,
So
listen, look at this question.
so
Do
the
you have to
Maverick.
be friendly when you have a competitive nature? I personally don't think they all have to be friends, these athletes. So I don't even look into them not hugging up and not following. To me, that is neither here nor there. Because at the end of the day, they're competitors. And
Right.
so everybody can't be your friend. I mean, even if
yeah,
you're in a
but like,
class,
but you can't see. Sometimes the camaraderie between like the different athletes,
but it's in
it's
everything.
different.
Even at my work, there are some of my colleagues that me we eat lunch with, and there are others when we don't want to see. It's just
Yeah,
normal
We don't want to see
human behavior.
nobody.
yeah.
Even your family
But I
members,
guess
there
I
are some
mean
family
as well
members you
as
will
maybe
probably
we
want to
could
go
be
on
like
holiday with,
looking
and other family members that you just don't like to be in the same room with them or etc. So I mean, I don't think the camaraderie has to be 100%. The most important thing is that they compete and that they are cordial to each other. You know,
yeah. I think
Lee Wang is saying, but you have to take it to a next level. Nothing lost. What you know about the woman body? None of us know what the girl is going through. Lee Wang, I am saying,
No,
let
no,
me
man.
fair,
We know what shall go through, man.
Channel's view.
No,
John Pitt is saying that I saw Elaine in the heats of the 100 coming up, and I
Look
thought there was
shaky.
something wrong. I don't know exactly what. I was wondering if she was injured. She just did not seem like the normal Elaine what we know.
She not happy in her black either.
she's
She
not
not
happy.
happy.
Yeah, she's not
Hockey on
happy.
the block. It's like there's somehow
Normally she
God,
issues.
have like
man.
this
Jesus Christ,
quiet,
man.
confident smile.
All
Like a
right.
little
We know
Yeah,
when
but
smile.
that
you know
alien
your
comes
body,
up,
you know
I
when
go
you're
run.
100% as well. You
We know
know
when that alien,
Sherika, you look at Sherika look like she did ready. Because you
like
know
a
when
superwoman. A superwoman up on the soup,
No man,
super.
Elaine not have that spark. There. When Elaine a fire, she
Yeah, you
have
can
look
see
a
it, man.
spark. She have look a smile. We said like,
Yeah,
you
yeah
look
man.
man,
Yeah.
you see
everything
her
good.
bumps from side to side, you see her cock off her hand and whatever.
Yeah, or she
Well,
clap her hand and like, yeah,
I
she
just
was.
I'm going to
internal if I get on top and
Problem
look like
internal
something
issue, problem mental,
internal.
it's
I
probably
go
just
on
that
there,
she
oh,
don't
no know about.
have a target for the season. Because the season is a tricky one. You understand? Last year
Yeah,
was a long
especially after the Olympic, it's tricky, and with such a injury can flare up anytime. Like, I mean, who knows? Like, she may have a flare up right before the championship, and like,
game.
you have an
Be
injury.
closer to the
Like,
microphone so
what?
you're not
Come out
hearing you
and say
better.
like, oh guys,
may I hear
I have an injury flare up. Right before, like, how Jamaicans are. Other people are gonna say, oh, you just yeah, say I gonna lose, you gonna say this or whatever the case may be. I guess she
Yeah, but
just came and she did their best, and that's all we can
yeah, but
ask of the athletes.
there
For
is a
just do them
problem though.
best. Them not gonna win every day, but like, you know, next
No,
time,
no, we
like
never did.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
but
there always be a
there's
next
a
time.
problem though that we have between the Ilian Thompson fans and the Sherika Jackson and um the
Chilean.
Sherika Jackson, Shelly and Fraser fans. There's a clear rivalry or dispute or clash or bad mind or
That's just between the fans. I'm telling you, that most of those things are the fans push
fans,
them in.
but it's spilling over. Because look
How is
when
it spilling
someone start
over?
clash Ilian and then we suspect there's something
It
wrong
have an
and then
impact. It have an
I like
impact.
Shelly and Fraser and Sherika Jackson, but I don't like Elaine. So it becomes a fan thing, you know? And I think,
So what
Yeah,
was the
yeah, real.
narrative after
It,
last year Olympics? Like what was the
what,
fans saying?
what did you say?
No, what was the narrative after the last Olympics? Like
And the
what was the
narrative
Shelly
after the last
fans
Olympics was
saying?
that Elaine
No,
won and
I'm
the
asking
other
a
two didn't
question.
celebrate with
I'm
her.
asking a question. So like if you're coming from that purview, I'm saying so what was coming from so it must have started from last year. So you
Yeah, we
might have
know this
noticed a
started last
trend.
year. We
So
know
I'm saying like what was the fans saying about them last year and what are they saying this year for you to make such a statement?
last year the fans were upset because they were saying,
They were upset about
Sherika,
what? That
the,
Elaine shouldn't have won?
Then 2 days ago, when Shellyan won, I had somebody calling my phone,
Greg,
and
I'm
the
not
same
that may I
person,
ask. I'm talking
well,
about
look, the
last year.
same
You tell me
person,
two
Hold on,
years
hold on,
ago.
hold
That's
on,
not
same
what
hold on,
that's
guys.
person,
not
Hold
what
on,
I'm
the same
hold on,
asking.
person,
hold on,
the
hold on.
same person was calling my phone now a while ago when Ilian lost. You know what the person was saying to me 2 days ago? Oh, you see, your girl lost. You see, Shellyan is the best. Elaine lost. She lost. She lost.
Greg, that's
This is
not what
a
I'm asking
Jamaican.
you. I'm
This is
asking
a
you what were
Jamaican
they saying
person
last
who
year?
is calling to brag, saying Elaine Thompson lost. And I said to her, but I don't understand. She's Jamaican. Why are you behaving like that? Oh, Elaine is not humble and Elaine is this and Elaine is that. So the same person I just tried calling, I'm gonna take the call because I know what she's gonna be saying. Oh, look, what did your girl Elaine come and stuff? So there is a problem with the fans. And it started last year. Of course it started last year. Everybody know that.
So what happened last year? What were the fans saying? What were they saying?
What were which fans saying?
No, you said the people there's a problem between the fans which started last year. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
there
what
was
was
there
the
was there
I'm
was
what
saying
happened
constant
last
what
year
bashing
and
back
now
and
started
what
forth.
was
after
the
the
difference
whole
this year?
debacle where they say Ilian Thompson celebrate for the ground and Sherika them not go up to her and congratulate her. So there was a clear split in the fan base.
They've never see it on the TV, so them say that.
They saw it on the TV. What do you mean they never see it on the TV?
But them
Yeah,
congratulate each other.
Yeah,
no.
but it
Last
was
year, hold on
cold.
now.
That's the whole point. They were saying it was
Last year
cold.
they were saying that they weren't the emotions and the reaction to each other on the track didn't look pleasing amongst each other.
Yeah.
They never look happy for each other. Some never go congratulate and this and that and Ray.
So
But it
so
was the
so so
fans
um
who were
so
assuming.
Shelly was upset. Shelly and Sherika was upset last year, and now
No,
the
I'm talking
table
about the
turned.
fans.
Dane,
No,
So
I'm not talking about the
it's the
athletes. I'm
opposite
talking about the
effect.
Dane,
fans.
you miss what I say now. It is not
No,
not
I'm
the athletes,
asking. I'm asking.
it's not the athletes, it's the fans who are pushing that narrative.
Yeah, so I'm saying so this year they come back with it again and say,
This year they come out with it, but the result is the opposite. So they are
Right.
flipping the script. You understand?
okay, cool.
And
Honestly,
you said the woman called me.
I
All
must
right.
apologize for being naive to it because like what I've stopped doing is paying attention to like what people be saying, especially the fans. So I don't honestly,
I
I
love
have
track
no
and
clue.
field.
Like,
Sometimes it gets
if
nasty.
anything, we go up on the athlete them page, me like what I need for like, so what I need for say, and then just move along because like the fans are if you follow them, you can't put on your pot pan fire.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I
So
mean,
even in other group, them like I love track and field and
yeah,
like
I love track and field and track exposure, whatever.
these people
Sometimes
are
All
yo
right.
it's
them
So
them
like
so
them have
let
crazy.
me, let me
knife
give
on each
you
other's throat.
let me give you a little backstory of all of this. Why part of it is coming from the track camps that each of them were in. and who is head of those track camps. Because you had two of the main coaches in each of the track camps that where they were coming from. And then when the two of them end up at the same one, you hear said that the coach are trying to train that one and over come beat that one. So the fans were pushing a certain narrative. I don't think it reached the athletes where they were actually buying into it, but the fans were pushing the narrative.
Yeah.
And if you push something long enough, you're gonna start believing it. If you're gonna start look for every little thing on the screen to try and believe where you actually
Yeah.
And that's what was happening. No, I say that to say this, and if everybody watched the race a while ago, notice that the first person who went to Sherika to congratulate her was Ilian. Go back and watch the race.
Yeah, Marguerite went.
Sherika went, Ilian went right over to her and Shelley and congratulated them both. But you run a race and you finish 7th. You can't try to take the spotlight from the person who just win and the person who second.
No, but
you have to take yourself.
But you know, you see the culture is a little bit different because I don't mean to cut you. When the Kenyans them, if one Kenyan win a medal, you see all three of them join in the victory lap.
True. Even if one come 5th and one win a bronze.
Yeah, because like look my Aileen Bailey. Aileen Bailey came 4th in the 200 meters. And then she was the one where pull up Veronica Campbell and said, "Get up, let's get the flag and let's take the lap around the track."
Again, all of that is coming from maybe what, and maybe it's spilling over into the athletes themselves, but it's the narrative that the fans from each side are pushing.
Right.
To say that I'm an ex-supporter, I'm a this supporter.
Yeah,
and
you have Team Elaine and Team Shelley. We know that. We know that.
And it's evident. It's evident. So any little thing. So if them come to them and them say, Shelley now smile, them say, oh, Shelley a bad mind. Elaine. Yeah. If them come tomorrow and say, Elaine face look straight, which 90% of the time I say Elaine face look straight, them are going to say Elaine bad mind, Shelley.
Yeah.
That's the narrative that people push.
It's just so it go.
I'm sick and tired of it. Honestly. It's still one Jamaican all the way for run for the same team.
Yeah, one Jamaica, one team. I mean, yeah, we can have a favorite. I mean, me have a favorite, but I'm not going to disrespect any other athlete. I'm not going to disrespect Shelley. I love Shelley. I want Shelley win or whatever. Shelley can win, me happy for her. Because of Jamaica, at the end of the day, when we go out there to my workplace, I'm going to be like, oh, Jamaica won. Jamaica still has the fastest athlete still.
Look here.
But we still prefer Elaine. It's just so, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to disrespect her. I'm not going to happy for the others or bad mind them are. You know, Shelly and come to Paris the other day and up and down, me scream out my throat over Shelly and take picture and a motivator and stuff, because at the end of the day, it's all about Team Jamaica. You understand? Triangle is saying we noticed a little injury with Elaine during the championship. She ran through this, and that's commendable. Lee Wang is saying, so wait for her side of the story before you shove her. Sepran is saying, I told you guys, the Derek guys, that Sherika Jackson is in top Nifted form. Babette is saying, okay guys, cut the chat now and show the race, even though it's already gone. That's why we subscribe. Babette and Lee Wang, put up the foolishness, Babette and Lee Wang is like, what is that? Lee Wang says, how much time all of you, Lee Wang, we can't put all of them something there on the screen and YouTube with attack with. Elaine's back-to-back victory in the Olympics 100 and 200 supersedes everything SAP, Shelley and Fraser and Jackson has achieved to date. That's what Mark is saying. Mix up tongue, says Lee Wang. Buccaneers, when the Jamaican run and win, all of them run over on the field and happy and jump up are not. Everybody I stay for. That's what's missing.
You see, like again, hold on, John Fit, pause. You see, again, this is the moment just to talk about. When you're going to come and you say something like that, no, that this Elaine back-to-back victory supersede, you can't say that. How are you going to say a thing like that? Shelley's 5-time champion. of the World Championship. What you gonna say
Well,
to
if
that?
you're an Elaine fan, you are going to say that the Olympics is greater.
No, but you see,
If you're a
these are the
Shelley fan,
things.
you're going to say
These are
Shelley
the
is the
things.
goal.
These are the things that drive wedges. These are the things that start a wedge. You have the wedge right there, so you take the hammer, you take that and knock it. Till it start create an opening.
Hmm.
Let's not split here. It's the same team Jamaica.
Mr. Lyle recorded a time of 1931. He's unlikely to go closer this time again. The venue enhances him. So Mark continuing to say that it's a fast track. Tiffany's here. Tiffany saying Jamfet and CDE middle of the race. I know Elaine wouldn't be on the podium.
Hi, Tiffany.
Tiffany. Why Tiffany? Are you saying she was just out of shape or what? Lee Wang is saying Elaine is a double-double. So I figured Elaine wasn't 100%. And her best friend,
and it was clear.
And I sent a message to the best friend this morning just to sort of test the waters. I didn't get a response, unfortunately. But I was trying to find out if if my girl was okay and ready for the race, but I don't know. I think she's probably not 100% physically, and it's fine. We just don't have to bash her and say she do a start a pole and them stuff. I think that's a bit harsh. You guys are a team divider, says Lee.
I don't know what Lee Wang is talking about. The person who was causing the problem has left.
Yeah, but I said to Lee Wang and to everybody else that they were free to come up on the platform. That's why I put the link. So if somebody comes up on the platform and gives us their opinion, it doesn't mean that we, the channel, is encouraging a split team or anti-Elaine sentiment and stuff. I just want to get that out clear because people are saying that they sub for something and maybe they're getting a different content based on what they subscribe for, and we were mixed up and that sort of thing. I think one of the things I pride myself in on this channel is that we don't really do mix up and stuff. But sometimes we do give people the opportunity to come up and express themselves. So Radix come up and say Elaine finish and that. It's his opinion. It's not the opinion of the channel. It's not the opinion of CDE TV nor Jamfed. It's his opinion. And at the end of the day, we can just agree or disagree or point out where we think he's going wrong, etc. But don't use that against the channel to say that, are we mix up or are we divide the team or are we enhance the rivalry or stuff. We're just pointing out things based on the knowledge that we have. All right. For me, the most important thing for me is Jamaica. If a drunk crow run for Jamaica, I'm gonna cheer for the drunk crow. I just saw mistake. That's for me that's just the most important thing for me. All right. You can have favorites. I think we all do. Just like when Veronica Campbell did a run, some people start to prefer to love Veronica Campbell as opposed to Ilian Bailey or because I mean, even like Shelley and Fraser Price have done great. I don't think Jamaicans love Shelley and Fraser Price as much as they love like Veronica Campbell or even Merlin Hutton. I don't think Shelley get the same amount of love, even though she has done probably greater things. You see what I'm saying? It's just how people take to a particular athlete. Julia Cuthbert used to do good. Jamaicans didn't really love Julia Cuthbert. And Hutty them used to love. Die or dead or alive. I just Hutty them used to. You understand? I just saw sometimes the interaction with the public is.
And as much as them used to love after them used to cuss our dog rat and call her Brands Queen, this and that can't win up more than Brands and Ray Ray. So it's just that.
Having a bad time we have to see with her, says Desreen. She's not 100%, and in the semifinals we could all see that, says Tiffany. But that's how you guys sound. Celebrate the man no matter what, says Liwa. But Liwa, you must see when they jump up and down. Liwa, how about the flag there? I don't even know where the flag there because we didn't lick up. You see? The race start with the flag in my hand. I don't even know where the flag there because I kick up rumpus. I was kicking up her fuss. I don't even know where the flag head up.
McDime come on and say Flojo record still stands.
For now. Tiffany says she will go back to the drawing board and come bigger and better. Flojo record stands, but is it a standing record or is it a record that is sitting in scandal, you know? Sherika can now lay a claim to being the real world record holder. And Elaine's record, Elaine must, a nerve must touch on Elaine now, you know, because Sherika took away her national record. Because Elaine had the national record for the 200 that she set last year, 21.54. So now Sherika got 21.4. Elaine have to go come back with a response, you know, and it might not even be next year. It might be in the Diamond League later this year because the season is still not over. So
Diamond League is in September?
I think the end of August, September in Brussels. I'm going to go to the Brussels one. Radcliffe Neal is saying, glad the US men sweep the 200 and the Jamaican women show up. Yeah, that's the only thing. We wanted to sweep the 200 like the US. I figured the US would have done it. But, I mean, it's still great. 1-2 in the 100, 1-2-3 in the 100, 1-2 in the 200, and probably a 4x1 goal. You know, we just hope that the baton goes around, and then we hope that the whole of them come on. This would be a good time to break the world record for the 4x1 women. That way, Elaine, Shelly, Sherika, and whoever the fourth person is will all celebrate together something special. You understand? Mark is saying, come on, guys, women regularly declare they prefer male friends to female friends. Saying Mark.
I don't know where that's going.
Exactly. Team Jamaica all the way. I don't have a favorite. I just love to see Team Jamaica, says Tiffany. Love the US men and Jamaican women show up and represent love my black people, says Radcliffe Neal. And saying last showed that Bolt's record can fall. You see? In all the excitement, we forgot that Noah Lyles ran 19.31, which would put him at the third fastest ever. Michael Johnson ran 19.32. Bolt ran 19.30. And now Lyles 19.31. Of course,
yeah, but Bolt's record is 1919.
Right, but before the 1919, he had broken the 19.
Yeah, to 1930.
To 1930, right. Carry me to Brussels with you, John. Tiffany, come man, come. Daily's having poor connection, then stop the clock early for the Lions one. Well, I mean,
they nobody start no more controversy right now.
We're going to the US people, them come out power armed and dangerous. So, well. That was something else. I guess the 200-meter races lived up to expectation. In terms of tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be able to go live tomorrow because, or if I do go live, it's going to be very late because I have an event tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm out tomorrow as well.
Yeah, but we can look forward to the 400 finals for men because there is Christopher Taylor in that one. He's running in lane one. So we wish him all the best in that one. And then the 400 finals for women, that's on tomorrow as well. That's going to be just before the men's final. And in that one, we have two Jamaicans. There is Candice McLeod. She is in the final. She's going to be running from lane 5. And then Sophia McPherson, well, she gets the band of lane, that Elaine just running at lane 2. When you check if they put some antsiness or some biting ads or something in that lane because it's not right, something wrong. All right, so those are two races that we can look forward to tomorrow. The 400 finals for men and the 400 finals for women. We have 3 athletes in the 400.
Oh, yes, that's right, Phoebe. Phoebe is saying that Blake ran 1926.
Also on tomorrow is the relays, the 4x1 relay heat. So that's going to be interesting to see. Hoping that both men and women can make it to the finals. Once you're in the finals of the relay, anything is possible, and that's the most important thing. Uh, so still some running. I didn't look at I did not go on? I don't even remember. Was it the triple jump for men? The triple jump for men. Let me tell you what happened to Jamaica. Jamaica in the triple jump for men. He finished 10th. Jordan Scott finished 10th in his triple jump heat. So that means that he's out of the finals.
Well, top 10 isn't bad, so we congratulate him for that.
Yeah, but that's in Group A. That's in Group A, so it's not overall. So he would have missed out on qualifying for the finals there.
Yeah, but Group A is normally the elite, don't it?
No, I think they're just divided into two different groups based on the number of athletes. So they start them at different times. But in any event, it's still commendable, 16.42. So it's commendable. I like to see Jamaica doing more and more field events. You know, it's a pleasant sight. Tiffany says, I don't. If anybody has heard Elaine interview, it would be good. It would be good. Oh yes, Phoebe is reminding us Blake ran 92.6. Oh, we could not forget that. Oh my. Tiffany saying, I don't love to see no damn US in track and field. I wouldn't mind them lose everything. That's the rivalry, USA versus Jamaica. And if you ever see the fans debate between the US and Jamaica, it gets nasty on Facebook. Hi, it's Super in Oregon, watching from Kenya, says Darby.
Thank you, big up yourself.
Lechi, welcome. So thanks for that, Phoebe, Warren, thanks for that. Tiffany says, Chris is my boy from Calabar, win, lose, or draw. Elaine will have Commonwealth Games. I hope that August will Commonwealth Games. I'm probably trying to go there. Elaine was clearly struggling this season. I think she's maybe injured, but she'll be back. Love you, Elaine, says Patrick Johnson. And Sharika is 28, says, hey. Yeah, Sharika is 28. So, I mean, and who knows, track and field is something that switches fast enough. Because maybe by the next World Championship, which is next year, you're probably going to have a Brianna Williams who might step up, a Kemba Nelson, a Kevona. You still have the twins who are bubbling. It's anything can happen. It can switch really quickly. That's the thing about track and field. You don't last forever. So, but I mean, I'm looking forward to Elaine coming back to full fitness and, challenging again. It's important. Any final words, CD, TV?
Well, just congrats to the girls. They did well. Let's hope we can make the finals in the 4x1 men and women and compete in the other events that we still have going. We still have a hope of getting. We have Natalia Gould who made it through the 800, and Tracy, right? So we have hopes of getting a medal in that event because Natalia Gould looks really good. So somebody predicted I think 11 or 12 medals. I think we're still on target to get at least 10, 11.
The women's section. It would be good if we could get a men's medal in the relays. One of the relays,
The 4x1.
Men. Maybe the 4x1. Oblique Civil is still there. I mean, Jamaica is full of sprinters, so we must can get 4 men who can run a bronze medal or a silver. And we know the relay, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
You have the women's hurdles too, don't you?
Yes, there's a women's hurdle that's there. 800 is still there. The 400, we expect to get some medals there.
So
So things are not looking so bad. And I think with the goal tonight, we should push up to probably about um, second in the medal table. So that's actually not bad from Jamaica. I need to check the medal table, but let me tell you what the medal table is showing.
I know we're at 6.
We're in third. We're in third. So see,
Yeah, so we have 6 medals.
United States out front with 7 gold medals. Ethiopia is second, and Jamaica is third in the medal table. We have 6 medals, 2 gold, 3 silvers, and a bronze. So I mean, we don't have nothing to complain about tonight. We don't have nothing to complain about. One more goal and we can maybe top Ethiopia and come second in the world.
The
Some
4.
countries like France, yeah, where we live. We not France never the on the medal table yet.
Let's count the 4x1 men and women. So that would put us at 8. If gold gets a medal, that's 9. The 4x4 is the men look really weak based on what I heard. And I still don't get an update on Nathan
We
Allen.
might get a bronze in the women's 400. I think
Yeah,
we could
the 4x4
No, and the flat 400. I think McPherson
and the flat 4. So we're still on target. We can get at least 11, maybe 12 if we push it.
Some of the hurdles for women. I mean, we always have a shot in all the relays, to be honest.
Yeah.
4x4 women, I think we could challenge the US. The US is hurt. They're not doing so well. I mean, they have the hurdlers, unless they use the hurdlers, which I think they probably will do. But we have 3 sub 50 runners on our women's 4x4. I think they could get gold. We are challenged seriously for the gold.
Yeah, worst case, silver.
And you want come up on the platform next time, man. We like your vibe.
Radis McLeod and Cosfield.
You want to cost me out because I read it. Kevin Nelson is in the wings, exactly his feet. The hurdles for women is next. Dane is predicting a world record. Dane can't predict world records, sir. Him just predict a world record, Sherika Jackson, and work out.
Here's what going to happen. Because I remember said tomorrow is going to be the heats for the 4x1 for men and women. So based on the non-rest that these going to get, who are we going to have to run the women 4x1?
Yeah.
Because we can't expect.
Kemba Davis, who's there? There is Kemba Nelson. There is.
We're going to have to depend on at least 3 outsiders to run to get us through to the semis.
Yeah.
To give the other ladies a rest. Because I can't expect Sherry to come run again.
Sherika will come run.
Sherika will probably come run. You can't expect Shelly and Alien to come run without the heat.
Yeah. Well, is not injured. We need her for the 4x1. You know? He is there. Okay, Mark is saying, allow me to clarify, to win gold in the 2 track and field disciplines in conflict with the Olympics is an extremely difficult feat to achieve. Bold will be remembered mostly for his 3 wins in the 100 and 200 and less for his world record.
But I remember the record.
Olympics is a big something. It's not. I mean, it's never been done before. So
the world record is more standout to me.
Than the Olympics. No man, the Olympics is like the biggest thing ever.
The world record, I'm saying for me, the world record them stand out more in my mind.
Because, in my opinion, I would rather, but say Shelley versus I don't know. Well, Shelley won Olympic gold, but if somebody gave me a choice to win 5 world titles and or 1 Olympic gold, no, that's the Olympic gold over the 5 world titles. I would take it because for me, Olympics is just so much more glorious.
So they only saying Brianna to Burchell to Jackson to who?
Lee Wang said, good night, no Tamasi. A morning criminal Lee Wang. Outside is bright as day. It's 6 o'clock.
You put in Kemba in the second leg. All right.
But I mean, I know Kim Nelson, I expected her to be a little
I
bit.
mean, the key is to get the button around, and I think we have enough quality even in the second string runners to get us to the semifinal just to give the ladies a rest. So as long as we get the button around, we should be okay.
Let me see if Fast Lane tweet anything yet. Not yet. So
No man, she got rest, man. She got rest. She got rest. Them need the rest. It's six rounds are running up easy, and you not get more than a day break in 5 days. It's rough.
hmm.
It's
John
rough.
Wall
We have to do that.
Ron, Brianna, and Kemba. And who said they were American but they enjoyed the rivalry? Somebody said that. So big up our American friends. Radcliffe Neal said that. I love the Jamaican rivalry, the competition between Jamaica and the US. So, guys, thank you very much to all who tuned in. Thank you to all our new subscribers. And,
Yeah, I got some. Thank you very much.
and of course, for the thumbs up, thank you for that as well. Even though YouTube have us unlimited, but we have queried that as usual. They are having issues, YouTube, trust me.
People are getting tired and leaving. You know. Everybody will know they on YouTube over TikTok now
Yes,
because it's just so much more freedom and no more past stress.
yeah.
You know that some there royalty finally reach her hours, apply, get
Yes,
turned down.
twice. She sent me her password today. But looking at her channel, it's normal because she has too many black screens. They're not going to accept so many black screens.
Right, rough.
Like a lot of her thumbnails are black screens. Like
Yeah,
she,
but if she just chill,
she needs to put pictures and cover them up. She have to do that. Too many black. Maybe help her though.
all right.
Feed is saying it's one rule, it's one change allowed between heat and the finals. I'm not sure that is the case, you know.
No.
Because I think they have
No.
a pool of 6 athletes that they can pull from any six. But we can
Right.
check that for you, Phoebe, and tomorrow we'll see. I'll check that rule and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Thanks to all those who came on the platform, Dane, Radix, Shal, and everybody else with a big up on yourself. I'm gonna go watch back the race now and analyze and see exactly what took place. Because even though we still not see nothing. All right, CD, big up yourself.
There you go.
Thank you very much, guys. This was Champion Live.